All right, man. We here. Y'all gonna get this podcast episode 5. Who we got in the building? We go one by one. Bishop.
Yo, Bishop, man.
All right, we got Candace.
Yo.
Yo. Kizzy.
How y'all doing?
All right. And Shoshada. Now he don't want to unmute. All right, so we had an interesting topic last week. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all know that what the topic was, ladies, or y'all would want us to repeat it one more time?
I know what it is, but if you want to repeat it, so like the
Oh
the
yeah. Okay.
the
So
audience.
boom, you have a husband at home, right? Y'all together, y'all live together, but y'all both like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all it's tight right now, you feel me? So you got one kid with your husband, you got one kid with another guy. So you and your husband, things tight right now. Y'all ain't got it. The lights off. You call your baby father and say, "Yo, we need help with the light bill." And the only reason why I'm calling is because your child is in here as well with no lights on. And he says to you, "Nah, you got a husband. Ask your husband." What would y'all say and how would y'all go about that after that?
Yeah. This Candace. Yeah. If I was the husband, I definitely would go and pick up my child because I feel like she already married, got a husband. Then he need to be paying bills. Like, what the hell?
You going in and out a little bit.
Uh,
Just like a little bit when you start talking.
like she already got
Walking
a
with her ass
husband.
already.
Like he need to be right. He need to be taking care of the bills. Like, period. I don't understand why even though the baby there. So if that's the case, then the daddy need to go get the child and just bring him to his house.
Young Dolph voice
Cause
preach.
Okay,
100%.
so the devil advocate was to that is, what if you and your husband is in a whole different state from where your actual other baby father is?
So
okay,
you
we going to
saying
get
like
him. We going to get him. Road trip.
facts, like
Big
Okay, so
facts.
that's
nothing to
my
take a
question, right?
flight or a road trip. If you
Big
can't like,
facts.
hold on, let me put it like this, right? So I got a husband
Yes,
and I got two kids, one with my husband and one with another man.
yes,
And I called the other man and asked him, my other child's father, asked him to pay the light bill, and he say, "No, ask your husband."
yes.
Okay,
Let me ask you this first. Let me ask you this first before you go any further. Do you
okay.
talk to your husband first before you talk to the baby daddy?
One, I'm not going outside of my household to another man for help. That's me. As a
I
woman,
love
it's
you already. Talk.
as a woman, that's insane to even think to ask another man to pay the bills,
Even if it's your other kid's father.
even if it's my other
Yeah, it
kid's
don't
father.
make no sense.
It don't make no sense. This not his household, and parenting,
I hope these women out
co-parenting
here
means
listening.
co-parenting means just that, co-parenting. And if one parent is
Exactly.
struggling to uphold their end of the bargain, give the kid to the other parent so that the child not
Right.
struggling. But it's not the other parent's job to help pay your utilities. The question is,
Just because y'all got a
why
child
why
together.
why are y'all unable to pay these bills? Like, are y'all unnecessarily
Yeah.
spending? Are you living above your means? Is this man working by himself and you not contributing nothing to the household at all? It's a lot of things to consider in it. But I'm not going to my kid's dad to ask him to pay no light bill in my house, and I got a husband, and I'm an able-bodied person.
Yeah. Now, yeah, that ain't don't even make no sense. Me as a woman, I ain't doing it. I'll go out and get my own hustle, pay my own stuff.
That's a fact. If my husband's
That's just
struggling,
me.
yeah, if my husband's struggling, I'm gonna
Of
get off
course,
my ass
I'm
and
helping
help.
him.
That's a fact.
Right.
And how did it get so bad to the lights is off already? Y'all can make no payment arrangements. Like, how many months y'all ain't paid? It's it's
Yeah, nah,
it's
that's
a
a
lot
fact.
to
Right. How
unpack
I
in
get
this
to
So,
that point?
so,
situation.
so, I was telling them when I found the video and I sent it to them like we could talk about this. I listened to it and I was like, one thing that stuck out to me, it was after I went to the comment section and they was like, well, let him get the kids until y'all get back right. And she was like, no, my husband doing all he can do. He just need to pay the light bill for his kids. And I thought about it, I said, you know what, she right. Her husband is doing all he probably can do. What are you doing to help your husband? Because like not contributing and helping him when he's struggling right now, and you're asking another man, and he don't even know if you even asking that man to do that. One, if he did do it and you didn't tell your husband that you had asked him, that's
That's
gonna be a
problem.
problem.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's kids in the house, and once you break a man pride, ain't no telling what that nigga. Excuse me, ain't no telling what he gonna
Yeah,
do.
that's disrespectful by
So
far. That's so disrespectful.
Yeah,
so
that's
So in the
disrespectful.
video, did she tell the husband that she asked the baby daddy?
nope. She said, don't worry about her husband.
No.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Hello?
Yeah.
And he's
Yep.
supposed to be
Straight like
Right.
that.
I
working.
think
Straight
she
like
trying.
that.
I thought she was just trying to be some kind of pimp, trying to get some, like she runs some shit. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
y'all.
I
Man,
think
listen.
a lot of women don't
No.
realize what a helpmate is. That's what I think. I'm just go with that. I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
say a
let me
lot
ask
of
y'all
these
this,
women
right?
is slow.
Let me ask y'all this. If the light bill in that situation is not a requirement, what are you expecting your other child's father to help you with? In just in
The
general.
child and the
The
child
child,
only.
The
he
child.
should
That's
he
it.
he
Thank
should
you.
his
Thank you.
realm, his wheelhouse do not
Okay, so
extend
look, I
past
don't
our
have
child.
kids, so when you say child, can you be more specific?
Like the
His
actual
The
child.
child that
What?
they
no, the
had
How
child,
together in
much?
particular.
How much more
clothes,
specific?
No,
shoes.
I'm saying like when you say help, I'm asking what are you helping with? That's what
The
I'm asking.
things that you got to do to
He
take
don't
care
he
of
don't
child
have
and
no
raise a
kids.
I
That's
don't
child.
why
have
he
no
asked
kids,
Of
so
a
I'm
child.
he don't
asking
have no
you.
Yeah.
kids, so you got to
Yeah.
break it
Okay.
down for him.
But
So you
Clothes.
Shoshana,
Clothes.
clothes,
Hygiene
let them
products.
tell them. Shoshana, let them tell them. Let them tell them.
Look, it's the same thing that you need. You just older and they younger. It's the same stuff you need in life to live. They
Right.
older, you older and they younger. Same
that's
thing.
that. Clothes, shoes, extracurricular activities. If the
All of that.
kid is in the
Same thing you
sports,
did
all
growing
of that.
up.
But it ain't his job to help
Health
pay for
insurance.
nothing in my house because
All of that.
minus the kid, I still would have had to pay these same bills.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So it ain't his job to help with nothing in here. We two able-bodied grown people. We can't pay our
Right. Yeah. He should only have to worry about the baby. That's it. Just the baby.
just
Excuse
the
me. I think
baby.
that's where a lot of people. I think that's where a lot of people get a lot of stuff mixed up because I've seen like a lot of different conversations on like what is child support for, what is the kids. Okay, so this is my thing, right? Child
It's just
support will
technically
fully
what it
help.
say.
Hold up,
Child
hold up. So
support.
hold up. Let me get the
That
statement out.
part.
So child support it'll help a little bit, but that's not the end all be all of your job or the start of your job. That's
That's a
just a
fact.
small
Correct.
That's a
financial
major fact.
obligation,
Correct.
right? So
Correct.
you still have to do more for your kid as well.
That's
But
a
I think
fact.
a lot
Exactly.
of the times women think that you are the sole like you supposed to be the only person financially providing for your kid, and that's not totally true. It because I've been on
Right.
child support. You know what I'm saying? I thank God I'm off of it now, but I've been on child support, so I understand. Like I understand completely. What if even if you got like a whole nother family, you know what I'm saying? And you're
Yeah.
still doing your job and you're still doing this. It's not up to me. I'm doing my part. I can't help that you got two other kids from somebody else and you struggling. I'm doing my
Right.
part for mine. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
either you need to figure it out or he need to come with me or
That's a
she.
That
fact.
You know?
part.
I agree 100% with
Kiki or
that.
That
Keyshawn.
part.
Mhm.
So look, my only argument is right. If that's the case, and your kid is in another state, you're taking them from the household over a light bill where they go to school at, where they comfortable at, etc., etc.
How
It
comfortable can
don't
my kid
matter.
Wait, how comfortable can my kid be with
But
no
we
lights?
can't
The
Exactly.
lights is
exactly.
off.
That's what I was gonna
No, but
say.
Number one,
I'm
that
saying,
ain't
so you going
comfortable.
instead of just paying the bill, you gonna come get the whole child and switch
Yep.
schools and all that.
Because
Until they
clearly
get together.
it's
So why should I have to pay the bill for her and her husband to live comfortably?
it's bigger
Yeah.
than just
Just because my child there. Don't make
yeah,
no sense.
you
As a
focusing
parent,
on it just
bro.
being a bill. You need to like focus on the bigger picture. How is it two able-bodied adults in this house and y'all can't maintain basic utilities?
Right.
As a person,
Something
as
is
a per,
something is happening in that household where y'all not able to maintain. So until y'all figure it out, I'm gonna get
I
my
get
kids.
mine. Exactly.
as a because we all
Period.
parents in here, right?
Too.
We like except for Domo, we all parents, right? So this is the thing you got to understand, Domo. You got to look at it from if that was your situation, right? You can't be worried about what the other parent to do. You got to do what's in the best interest of the kid, and that's
Right.
all.
Right.
That's the keystone. What's in the best
Right.
interest
That's
of the
always
kid,
important.
right?
Yeah,
That is
facts.
the
Big
most
facts.
important thing. You got to
That's
remove
a
all
big fact.
feelings out the way, and you got to do what's in the best interest of your child, bro. You
Right.
can't you can't worry about oh he goes to school here he's gonna hey man they can't financially do what they're supposed to do to put him in an environment because if you don't do anything and he go to school and he say well our lights off our water off then you got a bigger situation.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
because you got
Facts. That's an
DCF
absolute
now.
fact.
So now they ain't got no choice, but he ain't got no choice but to come up out the household once the schools find out.
Right. Right.
So do
And
he
I'd
just
rather
take
me
them
come
with
pick
it?
him up than to have
Mhm.
Right.
them in my business.
That's a
Right.
fact.
I got you. I got you. No,
Sometimes you gotta
I
put your
had to
pride to
ask
the
because
side.
you know what I'm saying. I don't got no kids, so I'm looking at it differently. You feel me?
What's your perspective on it, bro?
Who, me personally?
From you not having kids and you hearing situations of different scenarios, what's your
I mean,
perspective of?
like I said before, the context was hard times. So I'm assuming this is a one time thing. It's not a continuous thing. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying
Well,
for me, all
I
right,
mean,
huh? You asked me, can I finish?
no, I was gonna say sometimes hard times don't. I mean, sometimes
But
hard
like,
times
okay,
last a minute though.
but okay, like okay,
Right.
so
It ain't
even
just
Y'all let
even
them
with
finish though. Let them finish
yeah,
though.
yeah, yeah.
Let
So
them land this plane.
yeah, so for me, if it's hard times, I'm more than
Mm,
likely going to pay that light bill. But
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the common denominator here is the actual relationship. Cause I feel like if we okay, so I'm gonna give y'all another scenario and then tell me how would you go about this. Okay, let's say you only got
mm,
one kid by one person. Y'all in the relationship, right?
yeah.
And he you know he do his thing on the side, so his name not on the lease, right?
Yep.
Y'all get into a big argument. You say, "Yo, my name on the lease, your name not. Get out my house," right?
mm.
But y'all still got that child together. He go to his mother house for about 3 months. Are you still expecting him to help while you put him out for them 3 months?
Help with what? The bills or the child?
The bills that he was covering while he was there.
Oh
No.
no, you
No.
negated all
They
that.
can't expect that.
Okay,
No.
okay,
No, not
That's
me
no,
anyway.
okay, good.
not a
I'm just
Ain't
real
no
asking.
woman.
way.
I'm just
Period
asking.
shouldn't
Yeah,
expect that.
ain't no
But
way.
you still expecting him to help his child though.
Yeah, that's his
Of
job.
Cause
course.
the
Okay.
child is the
Automatically.
child.
That's his
Once that
job.
child
Yeah,
come in this
automatically.
world, baby,
Now
that's you.
I'm asking because it seems like the disconnect is the actual relationship. Is
Okay,
why
so
y'all
watch this.
basically telling me don't pay the light bill. You see what I'm
Okay, so
saying?
watch this. So watch this, bro. Watch this, bro. Watch this. I got you. So watch this. So, bro, in that situation, right? I give you a prime example. Before I had my identity girl that had a kid, whatever, right? And I took care of my stuff. I helped her with her stuff, et cetera, et cetera. Once we broke up or whatever, like, I told her
Mm,
anything the little girl need, I don't mind doing it. Just let me know, you know.
Right,
But when
right,
Right.
it come to you, that find a way to do it. You know what I'm
Out the
saying?
door. That's
Find a
out
way
the
to do it.
window.
But anything that
right.
came
flat
to
out
that
though.
little girl, I don't
Flat out.
mind doing. I don't, you know what I'm saying? So, like, bro, this
Flat
what I
out.
need parents to. This what you need parents to understand, bro. No matter what you and that parent go through, or no matter what you and your girlfriend go through, or whatever else, and bro, the only your job is to be a parent to your kid. That is your kid.
That's
That is your
it.
job. You don't need praise doing your
Facts.
fucking job. That's your job. It's
You're
your
right.
Yeah,
job.
don't nobody deserve praise for doing what they supposed to do. That's an
The
absolute
doing what
fact.
you're supposed to do. Yeah.
It's that simple. I need a lot of people need to understand that, bro. You don't need no pray. Okay, if you a single, okay, you a single parent. All right, his daddy is
Look,
dead. Do your job.
most people they got to have the praise. If you don't know what they doing every day for their child, you ain't no good parent.
Right.
Like
Which is
I
That's a
sit
fact.
here
That's
and
like
I
when a grown man say, when somebody asks a grown man what he doing, and he be like, "I'm watching my kids." Like,
Yeah.
nah, you ain't. Nah, you got your kids. You ain't watching your kids.
Right.
Like,
watching
what the
my
fuck? That
kids
don't even
is
sound right.
insane.
Right.
My kids
So
is
okay, so
anything.
let's say that. Let me give y'all another example. Now we
Okay.
back to the husband situation. Well, now we doing good. We gonna do good. Like we ain't gonna put him in a bad spot. So your other child, they really like the dad, but the dad just a deadbeat. And your husband come and say, "Yo, I don't like how he acting towards your child. I understand that's still your father, like still the father, but
Mhm.
don't ask him for nothing else. Block him. Don't say nothing else to him. I got it from here. Y'all
That's out
is
of
y'all
he out of
blocking him
place.
or y'all still letting that father be a father
He
when
out of
he
So
place.
decides to be?
one, he
That
out of line.
He out of place.
Yeah,
He out of place.
He way out of line.
facts,
yeah,
He out
for
of place.
saying that.
And
Okay,
I'm
facts.
okay. Nah,
and
because I see. I'm gonna give you an example.
The
I
only
see.
thing, hold on, the only
Go
thing
ahead, go
he
ahead.
need to do is give her the money to take care of the child. What he said at the end. That's all he need to do.
That's it.
Right, right.
All of that other
Because
stuff
I
he
see,
talking
bro.
about with
I'm
the
gonna give you
daddy,
another,
Hold
bro.
on, hold
Go
on.
ahead,
I
go
don't
ahead.
agree with that. Now, that's the piece
that
I don't agree. This
go
is
ahead,
her
Kim.
husband. Hold on, this is her husband, and the child
right,
is in a household with them. So
right.
just giving her money for just giving the husband just giving her money for the child and not having no say
Yeah,
so
but the
all.
but
I
the
don't
child
agree with
wants
that.
the presence.
Look,
They don't want the money. They want the presence. But he keeps saying,
Exactly.
"I'ma
So
come,
the
I'ma come,
father,
I'ma come," and
But
never
you
come.
say he told her to don't call him for nothing, all
hey,
of this and
so
that. You ain't say
I
Yeah,
about
got
time.
block
I
him,
got
all this that, and the
Yeah,
third. That's
block
I
kind of
him,
gotta say,
all of
wild.
that.
I gotta
Yeah.
say something. I gotta say something,
block
Berkeley.
him is
Like, I
insane.
gotta say something, bro. And
Yes,
this from
facts.
being in the excuse me, this from like being in a similar situation. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was with somebody, I dated them, they had a kid or whatever, right? So they was
Mhm.
like, "Hey, do you think I should let such and such go with their daddy?" And I'm like, what you asking me for? Like, you do all this, you take care of her, and you in the life and all. I'm like, man, that is y'all child. I ain't got. I do my job because I date you, so your child is with you, so that comes with
Right,
it.
Facts,
That is
facts.
y'all kid. I ain't got no say so in that. I don't even appreciate you asking me nothing like that.
right,
I ain't gonna disrespect that man. That
right,
is y'all kid. Whatever y'all got
right.
to figure that out. Let the
That's a
kid grow up
fact.
neglected though.
Yeah,
That's
See,
not on
that's
me.
being a real man,
yeah,
though, Bishop.
yeah,
That's you being a real man, understanding the
yeah,
situation. Every man ain't gonna approach a
yeah.
situation like that. You know what I mean?
That's how, and I'm
Nah.
telling
Because
you,
I'm just
and that's
saying
how
we
people
seen it.
get, bro. I'm gonna tell you something,
Go ahead.
and that's how people get hurt when you overstep
That's a fact.
outside your boundary, bro.
Yeah.
When you
Yep.
tell
That's
another
a
Facts,
Don't
kid,
fact.
know your place.
facts.
Okay,
don't
so
do
let me
that,
ask
don't.
y'all though. Russell Wilson basically said that about Future. Like, stop asking Future. I'm a multimillionaire. I done got the highest check in NFL. I got money. Stop hitting Future up. I got it. So is he wrong?
He said
But
stop
the thing,
asking.
Well,
Hold on. He
yeah, he
said
wrong.
stop
He dead
asking
wrong.
him for
Okay,
no,
okay.
hold on, wait a minute. I'm gonna tell you why he not wrong. He said stop asking that man for help. He didn't say don't let him come around his son.
right.
Okay, okay,
It's a
He
okay.
just said
difference.
stop asking
I,
him for help. This a
I feel
big
like he
difference.
dead
Because
wrong.
if I no,
I
hold
think he
on.
wrong
If
for just even mentioning that to the public. You know what I mean? Some
But
things
the
are left
thing
for the
about
public.
it
Some things are
is,
left behind closed doors.
Sierra was
I
about
don't
out.
think it
She
was
was
him
about
who
done with that
mentioned it. It was
anyway.
Sierra who
That's a
mentioned it.
fact.
It wasn't.
Yeah, she
I
was
don't
about
think it
done
was him.
with Future anyway, and letting Little Future even go around anyway. So yeah, that was done deal.
That's also a
I just
fact.
think some things ain't for the public. Some things ain't
Right,
for the public though. You know what I mean? And
right,
whether you a
Right,
superstar or not.
right. Some
but
shit need to be kept quiet.
shot it what I don't
Yeah,
think I think I remember this, and I don't think that it was Russell Wilson who brought it up. I think it was a question was asked uh, to Sierra, if I'm
Right,
not
right, right.
mistaken. I think
Yeah,
she was getting interviewed. That
yeah,
man
but
didn't
at
do
that
that. He not even that type of man. So is Sierra the one
right.
bringing it up? Yes, 100%. She should have declined to answer that question. But
Yeah,
as the man
she should
as
have fired her
as
PR team.
as her as the man of that household and her husband and the father of her other kids and a bonus dad, because I hate the stepdad, a bonus dad to
I like that.
baby future, right? The bonus dad, the baby future. If I'm here and we able and he ain't doing his part, fuck his oh, I'm sorry. Has it been
You
10 minutes? It's
yeah,
been
yeah,
10
you
minutes.
good. Yeah,
Okay.
Now
you
we
good, you
good, I
good.
think.
You like 20 minutes
Fuck his
ago.
part. Like we don't need his financial part.
Right.
Now,
right.
what we do need for him is to be a present figure in his son's life. So I'm not gonna ever
Absolute
tell
fact.
I'm not gonna ever say I'm not gonna ever say, hey, no, block him. Don't let him come around. Don't send a child with him. No, because one, that's not my place. As a bonus parent, my job is to be here for you
Hmm.
and these kids because that's what I signed up for. Now,
Yeah, I'm not
financially,
gonna stop the other
yeah,
parent.
forget him. Yeah, I'm never gonna stop the other
Yeah.
parent. I don't care if he don't do anything. I'm never gonna stop you from seeing your
It's
child
just
because caring for a child is not just financial.
Right.
it's one of them things. Like when you get questions asked like that, you got to keep that public questions private of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Some things ain't for the public. When they ask you, you can respectfully decline that question and keep moving for real, for real.
A lot of things ain't for the public, but
That's
people
how I
just
feel
do
about
whatever the heck they want to do. That sometimes you just
I
got to
it.
I
go and
Anyway,
address it
yeah, but that's what
to the
draws
people who need to
attention.
address it. I mean, like rich people problems and our problem, two different problems, right? But I mean, we can still speak on it
That's a and we yeah, that's an absolute fact.
from a
Yeah, but
morality
this ain't a rich
standpoint.
person problem. This is a parenting problem.
Facts.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let me
They
ask y'all
got
Exactly.
this.
parents
That's
with
why it ain't for
Let
the
they
me
got
ask
public.
y'all
parents
this.
with no
I
money.
need a woman's perspective on this.
What's that?
What is the basically the boiling point, or when you all said and done with it, like what gets you to that point to say, okay, I'm gonna just put you on child support? Like what's the extent it has to go for you to get to that point?
Oh, me personally, I don't even believe in child support.
Girl, you
So
took
Okay,
the
okay,
words
I ain't
back.
even going to child support. So yeah,
okay,
you
cool, cool,
talk
cool.
to the next one.
So
Okay.
if he
Yeah, guys.
if he
Hold
just
on. Hold
not
on.
helping in general, just
My
forget all
answer
about
is
it.
absolutely the same. This gonna be my child regardless of whether you heal and help or not.
Right.
So
Okay.
I'm still
Yeah.
got to take care of
So
my kid. It
I
still
ain't
gotta
even
get
worrying.
done.
Right.
You ever heard the term mama's baby's daddy's maybe?
Yeah.
Because
Believe that.
more oftentimes than not, moms don't get the option to just walk away. I'm not saying that it ain't no moms out here that don't
That
walk
ain't
away or
just like
having a
right.
baby to walk away, right? But moms don't get that option.
I disagree.
I just
Yeah,
said not
that's a
all.
fact. I mean,
I say I
majority
disagree.
don't.
I
Majority
disagree.
don't. If you're really
Hold
In
up,
looking
a,
at
time
it.
out. Hold up, hold
in
up.
a
I say, I,
majority
hold up. I say,
situation, it's more mothers taking care of their kids
hold up.
than single fathers.
Hold up, no, and I'm not. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm with you with the single mothers, but this is what I'm talking about. I disagree, right? Because we see more and more women getting abortions. That's one, and two, it's a lot of kids raised by their aunties, uncles, and grandparents
That's
as
true.
well, not being raised by their mother or daddy. So that's why I say I never like that saying, because like it's to a point when it's time to do your job, do your job. But salute to the people that stepped up and took care of their niece or
I
their
agree.
nephew
I
or their
agree.
grandchild
I can
or
agree.
etc. You
That's
know
a
what I'm
I
fact.
saying?
That's an absolute fact.
I 100% agree with you. The only reason that saying makes sense is because the major when you look at statistically,
Mhm.
single mothers is the
That's what
majority.
it is. Right.
So that's where that saying came from. Because in majority of the situations, it's a mother taking care of the kids by themselves.
But
Not
see, the
all
thing about that,
situations.
I agree with y'all answers, but y'all are like the 1% of the world that don't believe in
Right,
child
yeah.
support.
Y'all
What
too
about
goody goody. I need
the
somebody
women
up
in the
here
world?
that's really in it.
We can't speak for them here. We
Yeah,
just
like
Nah,
what
speaking.
about the
I
other
know, I
women in
know.
the like?
I
Let
need
me ask
somebody
y'all
to
this
sit up
from a
here.
woman's perspective.
Hold
What
up.
about the
I
other
tell
women
you,
in the world outside of y'all? Like, why? What is their reasons from doing that? Like, what is the like? I know y'all got female friends that probably got men on child support. What was the ultimate breaker for them? Like, you know what? I'm going to the courts. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because we like everybody not gonna be like y'all. So what have scenarios or
He
situations
left
have
the
you heard
house.
that a woman like, man, I ain't
He
taking
left the
this
house.
and
Left
I'm
the
going to take him
house
for
as
child
in
support.
he left
It
like
He
be
a
it
left
be
the
breakup.
house.
real. Yeah, it be real,
Oh,
real,
so that's bitter then. You
and
being
it
I
be
bitter.
ain't
petty,
gonna lie
real.
to you, bro. Hey,
That's being
Candace,
bitter at that point.
I got a
It be real
homeboy.
reasons,
I
and it's
literally
petty
Huh?
got a
reasons.
homeboy that him and his old lady broke up. He was good until he found like he was good for about 2 years till she found out he had another baby on the way. She put that motherfucker on child support
Oh,
ASAP.
oh,
ASAP.
oh.
So it just
Mm.
sounds like bitter situations, not because he not
But
helping.
yeah, but it's like other
Some
situations too.
people
Like
need
this
help
what
too.
this
Some people do need
some people
help.
do need help, but
Yeah.
and I said this a lot of times. Like a lot of women that get on government assistance in certain states, if the
Mm.
father signed the birth certificate and got them legitimate, or, and I can't always mess that word up or whatever. They,
Legitimized.
yeah, they do for like in Georgia, they do
Legitimacy is
force
crazy.
you to they do put them on child support because you're getting assistance from the government.
But
They do.
I think the guy,
Shit,
I
they
think
do
the
that in
guy should
Maryland
go
too.
and put himself on there because
I
that'll take
You
care.
you can
That'll
put
that'll
yourself.
help you take care. You help the child. You doing
but
some of your
Candace,
part.
But
Go
see,
ahead
Candace,
and put yourself on
that's
there.
but
kind of like a
Candace, I
whole
had to
nother
go there, bro.
argument because a lot of guys don't even want to go through
No,
that
that's
type of
what you're
system to
supposed
even
to
want to
do.
take care of their child. And that's probably
But
part of
see,
the problem
but
But
too.
look,
that's
You
you
know what I
don't
mean?
even have to go through the
that's
system. You
lack
don't
of
have to
that's
go through the system. You can do it yourself. You don't have to go through the
Yeah,
system.
but a
All
lot of
you
people
need to
don't
know
think like
is
that
your
for the greater
child
good
getting
of
this.
the child.
hold
Hey,
on. Let
bro,
me
this,
let
this,
Yeah,
can I
see,
say
go
that's
ahead,
and
go
that's
something?
a
ahead, go
problem.
ahead,
Can I
go
say
ahead.
But
something? So a lot of people are ignorant to like the laws or ignorant to the processes and
facts,
procedures of how
Right.
things work, right?
facts.
So I can only use my state for an example, right? So in the state of Georgia,
Uh
at
huh.
any point in time, a
Mm.
father can go down to the court the same way your mother go to the court and put themselves on child support. Here is the benefit of doing that. The benefit of doing that is when you put yourself on child support, you say, hey, I can afford to pay this amount of money for
Yep.
this child.
So why
And I
not just
would
give
like
it to
it
the
taken
mom
out,
without the?
and I would like it taken out
Yeah.
on whatever day of the month, twice a month, or I get paid weekly, so divided by four, whatever, right? The problem
Right.
here is the pro and the con of just giving the money directly to the mama. There are bitter women in this world who will
Okay,
take
so
that same money and say, "Oh, oh, really? You could give me more than this, so now I'm gonna put you on these papers," even
okay,
though the father was helping the whole time.
so let me be devil's advocate for the man in this situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, when I went through what I was going through with my baby mother, right, and it just got to a point where, like, I'm stupid. I got a bad attitude. So it was just like my uncle taught him, he was like, just do what you need to do, and so you don't do nothing crazy. Just get in contact with them folks, do whatever you got to do so you can do that. So, make a
Right.
phone call. I talked to a social worker and everything, and we talked and everything. And I talked to his mama and we went through it together or whatever. So it was like, all right, and then you got to go off what your right says based on that state and everything else
Mm-hmm.
that's filed in as well. So I tell everybody, bro, if y'all don't have a parental agreement, or anything else,
You
like,
better
Get
get
one.
before you get yourself in some bull crap, bro,
Get one.
like, yeah, you need to do all that, bro. Get your ducks in
that's
order.
how women have so much a say about the child.
Facts, because, and I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
tell you what happens. A lot of times is right, and this just the God honest truth. A lot of times is, you when she has a baby, you sign a birth certificate, but you don't get the kid legitimized. Then you scared to be on child
Yeah.
support or whatever. So you might be taking care of a financial obligation with the kid and doing this, that, and the third. But if you were knowingly the daddy and they put you on child support like 5 years down the road, and then she said you was neglecting doing your job, they can, boy, look, they can put you in the rears, man. They gonna tell you all that
Yeah.
up. They can
And
be
it's called,
nasty.
yeah, it's called retroactive child
So
support. They can
so
start it from the day that she filed for child
That
support.
you start.
Facts.
Yep.
So that's why I tell you gotta watch
That,
your back, because that'll screw you in the worst way. So you always gotta take care of your end. If you're not with that person, you need to try to, if they don't want to be logical and have conversation and y'all get an understanding when it comes to the embedment of that child, it's another way to do it. You might not want to go that route, but it's another way to do it. It's the safest way to do it. It's stopping you from catching a charge or any kind of misconduct whatsoever. So that's the best way to do it. Don't ever, like, because you doing something stupid can get your child took away from you permanently. So don't
right.
even buy into that.
Easily.
Don't ever buy into that. It's a better way to do everything. It's way
And,
better way to do everything.
and know that once you are put on child support as a parent, whatever parent, when you are put on child support, you're considered the non-custodial parent. You have rights as the non-custodial parent. As soon as you are put on child
Hmm.
support, you can go right to court and say, "Hey, I want to ensure that I get my child when I want to see my child," and ask for joint equal custody, and they're gonna give it to
Mm-hmm.
you, or visitation, and
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna give it to you. But
That's
Hey,
a
you gotta
fact.
be
one
willing to
Yeah. So
to
ain't
fight
no
for it.
excuse.
that's
Motherfuckers
one
be out
thing
here
with me.
they be out here ready to fight for games, but not fight for their kids, and I don't
Fact,
understand that.
that's one thing with me. If you stay in the same city,
Man,
I
preach.
don't understand visitation. Just get your kid whenever you want to get your kid. Like,
That's
I
my
never
thing.
understood visit. Like, bro, your kid,
I'm gonna tell
like,
you why the
bro,
visitation
bro,
thing
I
works
give you
for
a
the
prime
fathers
example.
who with bitter baby
When
mamas.
Yeah.
when Sharon
They
moved
handle
down here,
that.
she hit me up. She was like, "Hey, Bishop wants you. He wanted me to come get him. I went and got him. I ran into him in the dollar store. He wanted to come meet. Hey, come on. It's just, ain't I'm gonna spend time with my kid. You know what I'm saying? So I
That's a
mean,
fact.
it ain't hard being a father, bro. It's real easy. It's not hard. You know,
Some
Right.
of
a lot of
some of
kids
these
need a
heifers make
father.
it hard though.
I ain't gonna hold you. They do. I ain't gonna hold you. They do.
Some
I'm
of
not
these
gonna hold
heifers
you.
make it hard, baby.
And some of
Hey,
these,
all
I
Yeah.
ain't
them
gonna
baby
lie, and
mothers in y'all too
some of
good,
these,
man.
some of these Negroes, they make it hard too. I ain't even
That's a
gonna hold you with
fact.
that one. They make it hard too.
You
That's
Even
a
know,
the
they
white
do
fact.
ones
That's an
too.
too.
absolute fact.
Now, bro, and this one thing, I wish like depending on the dude lifestyle, right? Like that's when the mother got to be like, hey, yo, I don't mind you coming over here to see him, but as far as like going with you because you will be around this type of environment, I can't have my kid around that environment. I can respect that all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? But just
Facts.
like
But
neglecting, not letting him see his kid, and you only want to do this when you want to do this, I don't like that.
But
That's
want to check, want this man to cash out, but not wanting him to spend time with his kid is the wildest, most obscene thing I've ever like. I don't know what's wrong with you, ladies.
exactly,
Please be better women.
I
Shit,
don't
exactly.
most important
understand.
thing for real, and this is for everybody. Stop having sex, especially unprotected sex, with people you don't see yourself being with for the rest of your life.
That's a fact.
Right.
Exactly, man. I'm telling you, bro. You got them.
Hey, y'all all right with me on this podcast. I
Oh
come back
yeah, y'all fine
anytime,
with me
man.
too.
I told you it's fun.
Yeah,
Ain't
just
no
let me
arguing.
know.
Nah,
Oh
man.
man, look, I
Screw
got
all
so many.
that, bro. It's time to be toxic, bro. Damn
Okay.
Oh,
all that, bro.
There
I'm
you
out
go.
Okay.
here with the recklessness, bro.
Who
If it
said it's time
happened,
to be
bro, it
I
just
toxic?
think that's Big
happened,
Cat.
bro.
That's
It
Big
just
K. Yeah.
happened. It
Yes,
be like
sir.
that, bro. Those situations happen and those relationships occur, bro. It just happens. It's just different viewpoints of how you gotta deal with what happens, bro.
And
Some
you
people
just a
choose
Yeah, but
not
you
deadbeat
to.
still,
daddy.
man.
So,
You just a
hey,
deadbeat daddy. That
nah,
shit just
You
happened.
gotta like
I take care of
as
my
grown
children.
adult as adults, we
That
gotta
shit
stop
just
having sex
happened.
and unprotected sex with people we don't see ourselves with for real,
Yeah.
for real.
Hey, I take care of my children.
I'm
Okay.
just saying the
I don't think
situation.
she talking about
I'm
general,
talking
baby,
about the
not you.
situation.
Well,
I
damn the
don't even know
deadbeats.
you. I don't
Damn
even
all
know
the
you.
deadbeats.
We being toxic. I'm just saying.
Here go the
Don't
energy.
feed into
Here go the
don't feed
energy.
into his
Fuck that
toxicity, man.
shit.
Hmm.
Nah, he coming on BS, y'all. Don't pay attention to that. He a great dad, y'all, for real, for real. He's a really an
That's
awesome
But
dad, y'all.
good.
it's not
He a
about
good
one
dude. He take
particular
care of his
person.
kids.
It's just a general topic.
He's a good man, Savannah.
He's a good
Right.
man.
I'm
You know.
Okay.
All
He's
right,
an
but
awesome
look, I
dad.
got I
That
got
I
some
do
more
give him
I
credit
got
for.
some more questions for the ladies because while we got y'all here, I got so many scenarios. You
Facts.
feel me?
Let's
All right,
drop it on
so
him. Matter of fact, let's go into the bitty
boom.
baby mothers thing. Whole time.
Hold on. I got a real good one. So you got
Go ahead,
boom.
bro.
We back to the two kids but different fathers, right?
Yeah.
So obviously, before you met your husband, you had the kid from the first father, right? This husband comes in. I got it's a two-part question too. What point do you allow your husband or your boyfriend at the time to start maybe living with your kid or being around them consistently?
You want to go
Ugh.
first, or you want me to go first?
Yeah, you go ahead. Cause first of all, yeah, he ain't even living with me, so
No, but
Hold
I'm
he got to
saying,
have his
what?
own
Okay,
hold
that's
shit.
my
on.
question. At what point does they get
I'm
to
about to
that
answer.
point?
I'm about
Because
to
he got to
answer.
be your husband to move in and live together
Got to be
at
That's a
some
the
point.
fact.
husband.
So
Yeah,
he wouldn't be my husband if he haven't. I'm not marrying no nigga that ain't met my kids yet.
That's my.
yeah,
What
Y'all
type of
don't
and
understand
lifestyle?
yeah.
my
Like, how
question.
did that even
My
work?
question is, when does it get to the point where he meets the kid and start coming over, where you trust him now to be around your kids?
I'ma
When
say
I mean, you're gonna know when it's serious. When you do, you know, you're gonna know when you're trying to get married. You're gonna know that. I mean, that stuff like
So
that
that's a
so
happens.
what's
Like
the
it ain't
average
no. I
amount
don't
of
think no
time? So
set
what's the average
time.
That's
amount
what
of
I'm
I
time
asking.
don't
that you
think.
would
I
say?
I
need
don't
some
think
time
no set
frames.
time for
hold
that type
on.
of stuff.
Okay, you
I'ma
just know
say
when you know.
it's whenever people comfortable. It's all about comfortability, right? Um,
Right.
with
Yeah.
me personally, like I don't introduce my kids to men. It take like a long time. I
Me
feel
neither.
like
I don't mind
Period.
that men, women.
I don't know. Like you can't even really pick me up at my house while my kids home because I don't even want them to see you
Facts.
or know who you is until I know
See,
for
that's a real
sure that
woman right
like
there. I respect
me and
that.
you gonna
Let her
rock out.
talk, show.
Yeah, they're
Um,
right.
like
Fred, they.
until I know me and you gonna
Nah,
rock out for
I
real.
got to I
Show
got to
ex-
iterate, bro. I
Introduce you.
respect that.
show excited and shit, man.
So
Let her go, man.
I would say
Nah, I respect it, bro.
Okay, so you basically saying it's a feel. It's not no time limit. It's a feel.
it's a
So my
feel.
question to you is
Yeah.
now. Okay, so now my next question is, y'all not gonna get married without potentially living together to see if he can cahoots with your kid. So at what point? I know you said it's a field, but like I don't know the range where you getting married from boyfriend to fiance to husband.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we don't know that. But the question is like I need to know when is because you're not gonna marry him and then move in. Y'all got to see if
No,
y'all
right.
gonna live together first and then get married.
That's a fact. So I'm gonna say, let's just do a scenario. I meet a guy.
So
Right.
really,
Boom.
you're gonna
We
be
rocking.
married, separated. You're gonna marry him, living in your own place, and y'all gonna move into that house together.
That's my question. When does it get to that point before y'all
That's the
get married?
traditional way. Not a lot of people do that anymore.
And
So
I'm old school.
Okay. Then.
So
yeah, not
all
a
of
lot of
mine,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
people.
old school.
Yeah, not a lot of
So that's
people wait
how I
until
live.
they
That's how I
married to
live my
live
life.
together.
That's how I was
Um,
raised in
Tuki
the
in the building,
country.
man. Tuki in the building. But go ahead, y'all.
I'm gonna say I just met
Yeah.
a man. We rocking. We 6 months in. It looked like it's going somewhere. I'm still not introducing him to my kids at 6 months in because it's still fresh.
Right.
Big
It's
facts.
still not long enough for me. I'm still getting to know you.
Right.
And I'm
Right.
not trying to be
Big
getting to
facts.
know you while you getting to know my kids at the same time because I need to feel completely secure with you being around my kids. So
Right.
6 months in is too soon for
Big
me.
facts.
Now let's say we're a
Yeah.
year down the road and we rocking for real. I'm gonna say like a year in, yes, you can meet my kids. Because a year in, we done already had the conversation about what our future together look like.
Hmm.
And as
I
long as
agree.
that as long as our goals and our beliefs align, then a year in, you can meet my kids and you can start coming around. And it's not no a year in and you move in and now you like getting to know my kids while you living here. It's like no, like we can go do some stuff where the
Right.
kids are
Keep
involved and
building.
you around my kids and you get to know them like something like that. It gotta be that. But it ain't no just we get married and we all just move in
Yeah,
one
yeah,
household
yeah, yeah.
happily ever after. We ain't doing that.
Nah,
Right.
I totally
Right,
agree with
right,
that.
right.
And
Totally agree.
Yeah, but if you ain't got no babies in the FaceTime or something like that, I'ma think you lying to me. Straight up. You gonna hear these babies in the back when we on the phone or something.
now that's a
If
fact.
I don't hear no
That's a
trace
fact.
of that, you lying.
That's a fact. Would you say she lied about having kids if there ain't no babies in the background?
Who? My baby 13,
I was just about to
and
say,
I'm
kids, we got
38. So
teenage kids.
therefore,
Oh
I'm
God.
grown, and I'm in
So
a
my
whole nother
question
state.
so my question is, you say 6 months you don't feel comfortable. When do you have the conversation of telling somebody that you do have kids? Like when do you bring that up?
I tell people immediately. I don't hide.
Immediately. You would think.
Yeah,
I don't let me
yeah, definitely.
I'm not tiptoeing around the fact that I'm a mom. Hey baby, I
But
got
why
these
would
kids over
yeah?
here. I got these kids over here. And one of them I'm putting through college. We is in college right now. And the other one is on his way. But I got these kids over here. I do not believe in the
That
tiptoeing
part.
around your kids. Because if you accept me, you accept my kids. Because it's one team, one fight, baby. We
That's
are
a
a package
major
Got
deal.
fact.
to, got
It's not
to,
no them without me. It's not no me without them.
cause
Facts.
they coming regardless.
Okay,
Yep.
so let me
So
ask
I'm
y'all
gonna
this.
tell you.
I got another question. You serious with this man, and he got a kid. So now
Mm-hmm.
you got to introduce your kid to his kid to see if they even get along.
Mm-hmm.
What's the process on that? That's a whole nother process.
It's the same time. It's the same time frame. That don't
Okay,
change
okay,
the
okay,
time. That don't change the timeline.
okay. Cool, 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 cool.
One, because kids are easily attached to people.
Right, right,
Yeah.
And
Facts.
especially other kids create bonds with each other. And not all kids not gonna always get along. Hell, my kids don't always like each other. And they
right.
brother and sister. So you know it's gonna be the same when you introduce another kid into the household. But
Right.
it's the time frame don't change. And if a dude try to introduce me to his kid too soon, baby, I'm out of here.
Right, right, right.
You're crazy. You're crazy. You're a crazy person. Now I'm out of here.
Man, I got so many questions for y'all. Y'all don't even understand. All right. So boom, y'all get married. Y'all in there. You feel me? You got, let's just say you got two boys. He got a boy, you got a boy, right?
Okay.
Your son is beating up on his son. What's the conversation?
I'm beating
Or
up on my
Ain't
son.
his
nothing. You
son
got to
beating up
let
on
them
your
deal with
son.
that.
Who punched Keyshawn?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
they got to deal with that.
Keyshawn beating up Ray Ray. How you go
Little
about it?
Chris. Little Chris. Little
Like you
Chris
gonna
beat up
Yeah,
Keyshawn.
they'll
One
have to figure that out.
boys will be boys, right? As
right,
long
right,
as it ain't no hardcore
Facts.
bullying for real, then we don't like, hey, y'all chill out with that. But
right,
the
right, right.
moment it's hardcore bullying you, now I'm the bully. Cause
Okay, so
we
let me
don't
give.
bully nobody.
So give me the perspective from your child getting beat up and his child getting beat up,
The perspective
I
because
would
I'm
that's
train
two
both
telling
of
different
them.
conversations.
So it definitely is a difference. You black
Yeah.
little Keyshawn, I'm out of here. I'm gonna cuss you out when I leave too.
oh my
Because
God.
if my kid beating your kid up, I'm gonna be like, yeah, beat that nigga up, Keyshawn. You feel
Hello?
me?
You
not
gonna be
not
I,
pounding him.
literally,
I'm
You gonna give your little
not
man a
literally beat
pound,
him up,
Damo?
but
yeah, you gotta tell him.
listen, not literally beat him up, but I feel like I don't have to. It's not on me. My kid not getting beat up.
Okay, so what's the question
He gonna be
again?
pounding his
So I
son
can
like, yeah,
understand it.
still
But
his
what
ass
is
again.
Yeah,
wrong
little
with
nigga.
what
You
is
heard
The
me. You
wrong
heard
question,
me,
with
Domo.
that?
okay,
Yo,
Bishop. The
yo,
question
yo,
is, if your daughter,
You
hold
caught
on,
his
hold on, daughter.
ass.
yo, show.
If your
Chill,
girl,
gang.
hold on, y'all talk, y'all, yeah, don't do that. Your child is beating up on your girl's son,
Uh-huh.
and then I asked from the other perspective, what if your son is getting beat up by your girl's son?
Shit, he gonna
It's
keep
that's
going
two.
till he win. Fuck you
Yeah,
talking about?
same thing
Talk
I
The
said.
crazy,
They're
fuck?
gonna have to
Bishop.
They
figure that
boys.
out.
They gonna
Exactly.
keep fighting.
Boys
Now
will
it's a
be
difference.
boys, man.
If they gonna fight, they gonna fight. Now if somebody try one or the other, y'all better beat the hell out of the motherfucker. That's
That's
that simple. They boys.
This
I
shit
don't
hurt
know.
a nigga pride.
That's just how I was raised. I'm sorry.
Right.
We always fought.
And me too. You got to fight that
But
out.
look,
Y'all
it's
boys for
different
one.
now. It's different now.
shit. I'm a girl and me and
Ain't
my brother
ain't
You
fought
no
like
beat your
that.
different
child.
now.
You beat your
That's the
child.
problem right
Hold on.
there. That's the
We gotta be
problem.
realistic. We gotta be
They think it's
realistic.
different. We
That's
realistic.
hold on. We gotta be realistic. It is different now. You give your kid a bruise, CFSA at your door now. It
No,
ain't
the fuck
like
they
That's
not
only
well,
for
sir.
the people. That's the people who worried about them, and I ain't worried
Facts.
about them. Fuck
Damn
Baby,
sure
them.
ain't.
I'm gonna call the police for you.
Fuck them.
Hey, that's what I be talking about, bro. Cause it's just like I grew up with Candace and all them. Like, bro, everybody fought.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody fought. Like that's what it was. It ain't like that no more. But everybody fought.
And
Like
everybody got their ass whooped
facts.
That's a fact. Let me tell you something. I'm a girl, and me and
with
my
big
brother fought
bruises.
like niggas on the street. Like, but can't nobody outside of us fight one of us.
Nah.
But
Oh
we used to
hell
be in the
no.
we used to be in the house hen.
But
So
Right.
kids gonna be kids, boys gonna be boys. As long as ain't nobody like breaking no bones, like pulling no knives out, hitting them with some shit. If they just in there actual regular old fighting, and that's normal kid stuff. Let these kids be
Yeah,
kids.
because my cousin gave us plenty of broken bones,
That's a fact.
broken arm,
Do you love
broken
him?
If
leg.
I
Does
tell
he
y'all
love
half of
you?
the if I tell y'all half of the stuff I did to my brother, and we 3 years apart, I I remember vaguely, you know how you had little grocery store carts? We lived on top of a hill and we used to like get in the carts and race down the hill. And at the end of the hill was like you either had to go right or left, but it was like a big sticker briar bush. I tied my brother's shirt to the buggy one time so he couldn't get out, and the buggy hit the curb and put him in the sticker briar bush. What? He was crying, he was hollering, but guess what? We fought it out and then we moved on. It's you gotta let kids be kids, man. This world too soft and sensitive today. Let them fight. They're gonna be okay.
it make
Yeah.
my heart go pitter patter when I see kids outside playing today. Like
Man, who you telling?
you don't see that a lot no more. That's the one thing I love about going home. That's why like when I go to Folkestone and my son love going down there because it's kids outside. You
Yeah.
know, we don't get to see that. That's the best part. I'm glad kids still go outside.
I don't know nothing about them green Connex boxes, man. Meet me
Look,
outside at the
y'all, I
green box.
enjoyed y'all. Y'all gotta invite me back. My phone about to die.
I
Okay
got you,
then.
Candace.
You
Thank
gonna
you.
leave me here
Yes.
with these heathens?
Nah,
Oh, baby, you got it. You got it.
Ooh.
You got it.
yeah, we
Thank you,
still.
Candace.
I'm
I
about to see.
holler.
I'm about to see if Tuki trying to come up.
All
Hold
right,
on.
Candace. Thank you.
No, we
Yeah.
gonna see.
I can hold my own now.
I had
I
to
ain't
get
scared
somebody
of
from the
myself.
home team to come in here, Domo.
Yeah,
Y'all
hold
still
on.
gonna get this podcast either way.
Let me see if Tuki will come up, man. Hold on.
Man, bruh.
Shout out to the ladies.
What was the other? I know we had topics, didn't
Hey, Bishop,
we? Mm-hmm.
these turkey neck good as hell, man.
I told you, y'all gonna start listening to me, man. I want to
I'm,
start. I
go,
ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong.
I'm about to freeze the rest of them though.
It's better than eating Alfredo.
I don't know.
Now you'll catch it later.
Child, please learn how to cook that man something more than Alfredo. Please,
Right, he definitely needs something more
please.
than Alfredo. Man, y'all, she threw me off, man. I had some questions. Hold up, I still got them. Let me see. Let me
Hey
They
see.
man.
tired of
Hey,
Alfredo.
hey, if you thought she was funny, her sister 10 times funnier than that, boy. I swear to God, boy. She gonna get in depth with you, but she gonna take it there with you, bro. She gonna give you about 4 different scenarios of your scenario.
Okay, I do got some more questions. All right, so you got your husband, you and your husband move in together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, y'all got two different kids, and you're noticeable. You're like it's very noticeable that he's definitely treating his kid better than yours. What's that conversation like once you notice it?
Divorce.
So you're not gonna try to coach him like, hey, this is how I need you to be. I know
Nope.
you probably not intentionally doing it, but I know you like I know it's your kid and it's my kid, but I need you to be this way so that my kid could feel equal to your kid. Cause sometimes they might just not notice it. You
You
feel me?
said you said bring a little toxicity, right? Here go my little toxicity. My
Yeah,
toxic trait, I don't give a fuck when it come to my kids. So if you
right.
treat my kid weird, you doing it on purpose. If you are making sure your kid is better off in a household where we got these kids together, you're a weirdo, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna
Please
move around.
preach. Preach.
I'm gonna move around. I don't. I'm not gonna give you another chance to play with my kid like that.
Yeah, preach.
But
Okay, so let
also,
me ask you
again,
this. Okay, look,
this is why you
yeah,
take the time to make sure that the family dynamic works before y'all all in one household together.
right, right.
What you finna ask me?
So what's the deal? Like, cause like I said, it could just be one time, a couple times. You saying as soon as
One
the
time,
first
a couple times.
no, I'm
What the fuck
saying
is that?
I'm not gonna
like
hold you,
okay,
bro.
so what's
Like
like so
I'm not
you're just basically saying the first time you see it is no ifs, ands, or but you're not talking about it.
Because before our kids is in the same household, these are conversations we should have already had.
Right.
So
I'm
it ain't
not
no having to have a conversation
uh,
about it means that we don't
So he
already.
can't make
I
a
don't
mistake.
know. Yeah, people do make mistakes. Like
Yeah,
you're not
like
giving
that's what I'm
nobody
saying.
space for
You
error.
two cutthroat
I
for
do
me.
feel like
I'm
the
gonna tell you
first
why.
time you might see it, you might not address it. Maybe you might just like note it. But the first time that you have to address it and it doesn't change from there, it's like, yeah, that's gotta end, bro. That's gotta be over.
Again,
I'm stepping
treat
out.
my
I'm
kid,
leaving. Yeah. The moment that you like treat my
treat
child
my
like less
treat my
than,
kid
we
the
up
way
out of
you
here.
would want me to treat your kid.
We both up
Right,
out of
right,
here.
right.
And I'm not gonna lie, bro. It is completely intentional. Don't
Facts.
ever get that messed up. It's complete. Like if you ever been a stepdad, stepmom, it's completely intentional. You know
Yep.
exactly the effort and the love that you give your children.
So
And
why
if
not?
you love the person and you're
Mm-hmm.
supposed to love their children also, and you don't give them that same attempt of love, it is intentional.
You're literally
100%.
Right.
altering your level of love because it's not your
Because
kid.
it's not your kid, yeah.
And I'm gonna alter my way on up out of here. Mm-hmm.
And that's a hard one to alter your way up
Okay, so
out of there.
let me ask the fellas now.
Fire.
Let me ask the fellas now. Your shawty, because I do this. You know, I might be right or wrong, whatever. But you know, your shawty has a daughter, and you basically don't want to get too attached just yet because you don't want you don't want to basically nothing to come up crazy. So you just try to avoid her. But you explain to the mother like, I'm not trying to avoid your daughter. I just know how daughters can be.
How stuff
You,
goes. Yeah,
I'm
man. Like you
yeah.
don't want to put
confused.
yourself in. What you mean you confused? Why
I'm
I'm not
confused
putting
on what he's
myself
saying.
in. I'm not putting no as a
Yeah, I'm
guy,
confused too. I
as
ain't gonna
a
lie,
as
I
a
was confused too.
I'm confused on what he's saying.
as a guy who deals with a woman with a daughter, like solely a daughter, right?
Yeah.
Only a daughter.
Right.
You have to be even more delicate and more careful about how you go about things. Like you know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be creepy old man.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I'm
that's what
like
I'm
I'm
getting at
backing off because I
basically.
don't even
Oh,
want to.
okay.
Don't
Yeah.
even call
I
me
didn't
creepy old
understand that.
man. Like I don't even want to like.
Yeah, yeah.
Get her
But
dad to
but
do it.
this the downside of it. Your girl is looking at it like, why
Like
don't you
you,
F with my
you
daughter?
creating a little border. It's not like yeah, but you didn't have to
Yeah.
kind of conversation. It's like
It's like
I personally am avoiding
it's like
whatever
a
label.
barrier.
Yeah, like you're just avoiding whatever label you know is going to be placed upon you if something looks even a halfway
Yeah.
something stupid. It's gonna be like you're a creepy old man, and you don't. Nobody wants that fucking label, bro. Fuck all that.
Okay, now I'm gonna say this. I agree with y'all, and I
Right.
feel y'all not understand what y'all saying, right? But don't you think by the time that y'all this is a daughter that's in the same household with you, right?
Eventually, but
Eventually.
at the
No, I'm
beginning
asking. I'm
parts,
asking in his scenario.
no.
Is this a daughter? Is this a daughter that's in the same household with you, or is this just a daughter that you
Well,
see?
I'm coming around as of right now because I am trying to pursue it. So yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so I can agree at that point. I can agree with you. Yes, keep your distance so it ain't no blurred lines there. 100%. That's why I was asking. Are you saying because once you're in the same household, you're a parent. You're a full time
Yeah,
parent
that's
now.
right, right, right,
different.
right.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to make sure I was asking for understanding.
Yeah, see, and that's kind of why I thought that he said when you get with a girl, it's initial compared to like when you're married, you would have already had to create some type of bond before you
Mm-hmm.
build her a room. You know what I'm saying? You would
That's a
have
fact.
all because I don't know personally, I don't know how I would feel about building a room for somebody I don't know.
Right, right, right. Because I do know, like, because I deal with people with kids.
Mm-hmm.
That it's a very sensitive line there, as far as just like how
How
you go
close you want
about
to be?
things.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
a fact.
because I don't want them to think I'm trying not to be around your kid, but like I said, I want us to know that we're building something to eventually be around your kids. Like, I had a situation where I was at her house and basically like they wasn't supposed to come home just yet, but they came home and they seen me, and I was like, I wish you would have told me because I would have kind of left. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like one of them things. You feel me? And I think I felt like she understood what I was getting at, but it was more so like they just came home too fast, faster
Right.
than she thought. You see what I'm saying? So now they see me and they gonna
Who's this?
say, "Who is that?"
Right. Who's that?
You
Yeah.
Hop
know what
up
I'm
through
saying?
this, man.
And then when they see you again, they're gonna be like, "Oh,
Yeah, yeah. And then like when they was
oh,
pulling up, it was like I didn't know to go back in the house, and then like
hide behind the curtains, nigga."
once it was like, but once they once they seen me, it was like I guess we here now. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Was that was that the first time you saw them? They saw you,
I
rather?
okay. So let me say this: she's one of them people where she'll wait till they go to sleep. Like she's not gonna have you over
Okay.
if they're woke. So technically, no, they
So they don't
haven't.
know your
You know,
voice,
no, they don't.
nothing.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
okay,
yeah
okay.
like. But it was one time like it was real dark and her daughter came in the room, yada yada yada. But I don't
Right,
think she seen me. You see what I'm saying?
right. Mm-hmm.
And that was just she woke up in the middle of the night. I'm assuming she had a bad dream. I don't know the
Right, and
situation.
went
Maybe
to go
use the
see her mom.
bathroom, whatever the case may be.
No, no, no. That's
What?
where the baby sleep at, boy. You in her spot, boy.
Oh
Stop
You in her
yeah,
playing.
spot,
yeah,
You
my
in her
boy.
technically,
spot. She
yeah,
like,
yeah,
who?
She
What's
like,
up with
yeah,
normally
this?
I
yeah.
Why
see
am
you
I
Okay,
in
at
my
yeah.
bed?
That's a
nah.
fact too. I
Now
would
she knew
definitely
you was
that's where she
there.
sleep
Yeah,
at.
she
She
like,
knew you
why
was
am I
there
in my
because she knew
bed?
it got to be a reason for me not to be it. But
Yeah,
why ain't in there with my
exactly,
mama?
Right, right,
exactly.
right. So
Mm-hmm.
technically, that was the first time.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So
you
yeah.
right in doing that. I'm gonna say this as a girl who had a bonus dad. I'm gonna say he my dad. Like
Right.
my stepfather, bonus dad. He was the best thing that I could ever ask for as a girl who dad wasn't there. But he ain't. He just came right on in. He just stepped right on in it. Oh, this my daughter. Every track meet, every basketball game, every soccer game. Like
Salute to him
he
for
he
sure.
was he was dope. Like
Salute to
and
him.
couldn't nobody tell him that I wasn't his kid.
Right.
Salute to him.
And
Mm-hmm.
then he came very late. I think I was like maybe 11, 12 when him and my mom started dating. And he just came right on in like, yeah, this my kid, whatever, whatever. And it was never no weird, awkward situation. So I also think it's like how you approach the kid, getting to
Right,
really know the kid, what like where's her comfortability, like what's her likes and dislikes and stuff like that. I think if
Yeah.
you invest that same time into getting to know the kid, as you invest in getting to know the mom, you should be fine.
Ooh, see, now you're talking about a side quest.
Okay,
Now,
so
see, that's difficult.
let's
How are
say
you going to deal with a woman and you're trying to understand her? Now you're trying to learn her kids, and you don't even know if this going to last.
But that's why you don't. That's why you're not meeting these kids in the beginning. See, we already talked about the not introducing kids too early on in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point where you mean a daughter, like you at least a year and some change or a year in, I'm hoping, I can't tell nobody how to do it, but it's all on your comfortability. But I'm hoping that you at least a year in.
Right.
I've never all the people with kids that I've talked to, they never needed help per se. But if it's a situation like, all right, I'm asking you to get me something to eat, it's like I want you to get my kids something without so much asking. And I don't have no problem doing that. Like that's small to me. But I've never had nobody with a child actually ask me for help with their child. Like if they get something to eat, they be like, okay, just send a little extra because I'm gonna get my kids something. I don't mind doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I don't mind doing that.
Yeah, but I mean, also, it's kind of disrespectful for a woman to make that your responsibility.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Especially without saying it, because that's like, why? You know what I'm saying? Especially without being like, hey, you think that you can send me something so I can grab my kids something to eat? Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you're the one who's like not doing it, you're just cruddy as hell. But you know,
Right.
I will also say, I'm
gonna
also say this too, though. If you are a man who just like, you know, you dating a woman with kids, right?
Yeah.
And you like, hey, I'm gonna shoot you some money for dinner. I would hope you not just shoot her money just for her to eat dinner. Because you knew she had these kids when y'all started talking, and you knew they was a package deal.
Right. Unless you know that she says
I'm the type, right? I'm the type. If you ask me for something to eat or whatever, I'm normally not going to ask why or where. Like, I'm more so. I'm a person. I need an amount because if it's up to me, I'm gonna go off of what I eat, like what I would get. You feel me? So if it's situation like that, I'll be like, yo, you said get something to eat. How much? Then if she be like, send me 30, I know right then and there, like, okay, I know you don't eat $30 worth of food. You know what I'm saying?
But y'all different from me because it's just like I get asked that question and be like, hey, you'll bring something to eat, or hey, can you get something to eat? And be like, hey, what y'all want? Or whatever. And depending on what they want, if I'm near it or if I'm not, or whatever, just send them the money to get it. Like it's a y'all thing.
Well, yeah, he was saying like he was gonna ask like how much the food was. Because once you know a woman is not going to eat $40 worth of food, $30 worth of food,
right.
it's like, okay, I know that you're getting food for somebody else.
Right.
It depends
and I don't
on where
mind
she
that,
get
though.
food from. It depends. I'm gonna be quiet.
Let me ask you this.
It depends on where she getting food from.
Man,
I don't think $30 is a lot for three people.
Hold on 1 minute.
It's not,
bro. It's like if you like, hey, what you got a taste for? Oh well, I don't know. I want this. Hey, I know this spot that sell chicken and seafood and stuff like that. You can get a whole platter for like 40. You get shrimp, chicken, fries. You get like double chick shrimps, fries or whatever. You can mix and match. You can get fish added to it.
You going into a whole nother topic.
No, I'm not. I'm saying depending on no, I'm not. I'm saying depending on what they want to eat, bro. It depends on what they want to eat.
Now that's just disrespectful too. How you gonna ask me for money, but you ordering $70 worth of shrimps and coconut?
That's not what I'm.
That's crazy stuff. No,
that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
You finna get this 4 for no.
That's not what I'm saying. I give you a prime example. Hold on, I give you a prime. Hold on. Watch this.
4 for 4. You wild.
Watch this. I give you a prime example, right? My brother hit me up one time. He was like, "Hey, bro, can you?" He was like, "Bro, hey, can you bring us something to eat?" I was like, "Yeah, bro. What y'all want?" He was like, "Hey, get us some Popeyes." I'm like, "All right, I know he got a kid. I know his baby mama there or whatever, and she pregnant." So I'm like, "All right, bet." Or whatever. Popeyes was just closed when I went there. So I went and got them a platter. I got them fish, shrimp, chicken, fish, all this from a mom and pop store. It's a chain down here called Mr. Snappers or whatever. I paid $50 for it. It was a whole big, the big aluminum trays? Whole big aluminum tray, steaming up. It was packed up. That straightened them out. Like, I mean, that's the times we live at, full high. So depending on what you want to eat, I mean, I don't care.
This man said a 4 for 4 though. You ought to be ashamed. You ought to be ashamed of your goddamn self.
Nah, hold on. This is what I'm saying. I think it's very unfair, especially at the beginning, for women to think that you have.
To the beginning, though.
All right. Well, If it's not the beginning, it's different because eventually you've had a conversation about your means and what your means are, and
I don't care if it's the
like
beginning.
how
If you
that
want
works.
something,
No,
it's
no, no.
food. Food is food, dude.
You can't just walk up to me being like, "Yeah, babe, I'm hungry. Send me $50 for what? What did you just order? What did you
See,
just get for $50?
see,
I'm not
we
just
we
paying for
we see
that.
we different, bro. We different. We different,
Nah,
bro.
I'm not paying for that.
We
What are you
different.
doing? You with
What?
no explanation? You
So
ain't even say
I
nothing.
got a question. I
But
got a question.
you
I got
supposed
a
So
to
she
know
question.
that
gotta
Hold on. Watch
explain.
this.
information
Hold on,
Watch
hold
though.
this.
on,
Watch.
hold
Watch
on.
this.
She gotta explain in detail what she eating because she asked you for
Watch this.
fifty
And I'm
dollars.
going up for. I'm going and Kizzy. I'm going there, Kizzy. I'm going there. This is the thing, right? Sometimes women just ask you to see if you're gonna do it.
That's a fact. I don't
Where
be
your
asking
heart
women
at,
for
bro?
anything.
I don't care if a random kid say, "Hey man, I ain't got no money. Can you get me something to eat? What you want to eat?" I'm gonna get them what they want to eat. It's just food. I don't care. I don't care. That's just me personally. I don't care. I'm not about to sit here and say, "Oh, now if you talking about going to Roof Chris or some shit like that, now hold up
That's
now.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
we
That's
that now
all I'm
we got to go
saying.
to something else. Now we
That's
ain't
all
doing no
I'm
Roof Chris
saying.
now.
That's all I'm
We
saying.
ain't
Don't
doing no
talk to
I'm
Roof
a,
me
Chris
talking
now.
about
from my
you want Roof
perspective.
Chris. You gonna get this Lunchable.
Nah, I ain't doing no lunch, but that's
From my
disrespectful.
perspective, I'm not gonna ask somebody to do something for me that I cannot do myself.
I appreciate that. Okay.
So if I normally provide myself, like I'm gonna give you an example. Every other Friday, I had to cut down a little bit because it got bad. They knew who I was when I came in there. Every other Friday, I go to a Korean barbecue because it's my favorite thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's $29.99 for one person.
Mm-hmm.
A little extra $5 if you get hot pot and Korean barbecue. So I'm not gonna ask nobody to pay for that if I can't pay for that my own self. So if I say, "Hey, baby, give me $50. Can I have $50 because I want to go to the hot pot spot?" I don't think nothing's wrong with that. I don't
It
think I
ain't.
gotta run down to be like, "I'm finna go in here and
No,
get this steak, this shrimp,
absolutely not,
this
because
chicken off the bar."
but that's different though, because once a guy asks you, "Yeah, what's your favorite place to eat?" You would have mentioned that. I like this Korean hot pot bar, and it really costs this much when I'm by myself. You
That's
would
a
have
fact.
already mentioned that, so it's not like a surprise to me when it's like, "Yeah, I want $40," because the first thing that's gonna come to mind to me when you do ask for that amount of money is that's the hot pot spot you want to go to.
I got a question. Where did the $40 thing come from? Because
Oh,
really, where can you
But
accomplish?
you asking the wrong people. I don't know.
Where
No,
can you
he ain't talking about
accomplish
sex,
nah,
man.
he
with
was just talking
forty
about a certain
dollars?
amount. No, he was just
I
talking
said
about
30.
He said 30. He said 30 about like when she asks you for a certain amount of money, most likely she's not eating
Okay, so
$30
I'm gonna
amount
just
of
give you
food.
my scenario. She's not a person that asks me for stuff, so I know when she's asking, she genuinely wants me to do it. So
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't more so like why you need 30. It was like I'm just not used to her like trying to spend that much. So I knew she was like, yeah, it's for XYZ. I said, oh, okay, I got you. It wasn't to like downplay.
Mm-hmm.
It was just more so like you ain't never asked for that much, so why? Like why
Why
today?
today? Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was
Got you.
yeah. That's
Right.
how
And
that.
some things are just unsettling. And those unsettling things that could easily be talked about are like they do play a factor. Like they be so
I feel
it
like
be so avoidable.
having somebody that genuinely don't ask you for stuff is a blessing because you know when they're asking, they genuinely want you to do it.
They really need that.
You know
That's
what
a
Yeah.
I'm
fact.
saying? Instead of just gimme, 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 gimme,
But
gimme.
I also feel like that's just the basis of how you set the relationship. So once you set the relationship of, hey, I'm gonna just pay your way, then when she brings you in and says, yeah, I do have a child, you're gonna pay her way too because you've already set that balance of
Right, right, right.
what your relationship is gonna be.
But that goes
We
back
doing
to the
tests.
other topic, far as the like we said in the couple shows. Definitely pick somebody with a career because if you dating Burger King or Waffle House, you might gotta pay your way every time you link up
That's a
with.
fact.
You know what I'm saying? So you definitely just gotta choose wisely because like I normally like if it's on a relationship level, you definitely gotta have something going.
Hmm.
That's a
You know
fact.
what I'm saying? Cause yeah, just like and randomly every day asking for some is it's a turn off.
Trash. It's
Yeah, like and
over.
then it's like it's very uncomfortable because now it's like all right, you're not gonna talk to me if you don't get your way. It's never just
Man,
like
what?
But
it's
then
never just
that's not the woman for you then.
right, right,
A
right.
100%. But
Okay,
it's
so what if
also
they
like,
know?
That's
why?
What
not the
if they
woman
know
for
you
you.
got it though, and you
So,
just literally saying
and
no?
who cares whether
But now
she
she's
know
gonna
you
say
got it or
like,
not? if whether she know you got it or not, if she don't speak to you because you wouldn't give her a thing that is not the woman for you, and she wasn't there for you, she was there for the things that you could provide. That's a different thing.
Preach. I agree.
That's a different thing. That's not a woman who
was there for
genuinely
you.
there,
Yeah,
or
who
who
likes you.
interested in you, who care
Yeah.
about how you doing. And let me sit up.
You've been relaxing.
Yeah,
Y'all gonna get this podcast though.
I'm sitting on I'm sitting on my couch with a little glass of tequila.
Sip. Okay.
A woman who generally is around for you, right, is a woman who like who genuinely cares about you throughout your day. She wondering how you doing. She making have you ate. If a female is not asking you, hey, did you eat today? She don't give a fuck about you. But if she can ask you out the same mouth, like, hey, can you feed me? But she ain't asked you,
I
have she
don't know
ate?
if I agree with the did I eat comment.
I'm not gonna lie, because it'd be like some
I'ma tell you
questions
why.
I hate. I don't even like
I don't.
questions
I'm
like that.
I'ma tell you
just
why.
me being independent. I don't feel like that's a deal breaker for
Now,
me.
it's a care thing though. Women are
Okay, so let
nurturers.
me give you an example. Like
Mm-hmm.
if I'm in the area
Mm-hmm.
and like if I was in the area and she cooks, she'll offer. But like
Mm-hmm.
just to ask me every day, like, did you eat? I'm not expecting that.
Oh, I'm not saying like a everyday thing, but
Okay, yeah.
understand that women are nurturers. That's what we here for, right? We care for and tend to things.
Right.
That's part of our purpose of being here, right? Is the care and
Well, somebody going crazy. What is that?
right, and put
Somebody on the keyboard.
somebody is texting like a motherfucker. Yo,
My bad, son. My bad.
he like, bitch, why you ain't never asked me if I was hungry?
Nah, I don't like questions like that, personally.
But nah, it's a care thing. And I'm probably like a little bit older than y'all, but it's just a care thing. Like, I'm genuinely concerned. I know you, when you out here in the world and you working and you busting your ass doing whatever you doing. Like, a lot of times men who work hard tend to not take care of themselves. Sometimes they put themselves on a back burner. So as a woman, I'm going, me asking you that is to remind you, like, hey, make sure you feed yourself. Make sure you you fueling
Right.
yourself, because you ain't no good to nobody if you ain't no good for your own self.
But I'm the type though. I like we talk a lot, so it's like I don't feel like that particular question is a deal breaker because I feel like she's not gonna be like, well, did you eat? Here's something to eat, or here's money to eat. I think it's just a general conversation piece. Like, oh, what did you eat today? Like,
Yeah,
I'm the type of person like I'll ask you what you ate today to get an idea because trying to figure out what to eat every day is a hassle. Like,
facts.
you know what I'm saying? So I might just be like, yo, what you eat today? So maybe I can get an idea. You feel me?
That's a fact.
Man, I've been wanting some pork and beans, fried pork chops, and rice for so long, but
Bishop,
I
Bishop,
ain't eating that
please.
pork,
You was
man.
not a slave, baby. They got
But
better
man,
options of
listen,
food. You don't gotta eat
man,
like
listen,
this.
man. Them pork chops, but they touch your soul, man.
Yes, they touch your soul in the wrong way.
They
Stop
touch your
eating that
soul.
shit,
I
man.
haven't ate pork in 2 years.
But to say, amen, amen,
No, nah,
brother.
I,
ain't no A,
I
Stop
don't
man.
eating
I
that
don't eat pork.
shit.
I'm about to
Don't
go
eat
over
that.
that.
No, don't eat that shit, man.
I need
Yeah,
it.
I don't eat pork.
No,
I
you
need
don't
it.
need that, man. The
I
I
Bible
need
need it.
it is
said the
insane.
I
Bible
need
said
it.
that the Bible said that the Most High cast the demons into the pigs, and they
And
was
guess what? I'm
there.
gonna repent.
Oh
I'm gonna
shit.
repent.
Oh shit.
I
Amen.
need it. I ain't gonna hold you, boy. Man, listen, man.
Y'all go get this podcast, man. Pork
This
chops
is
and
dope.
fucking okra.
I told you it was, Kiss.
This is dope. I gladly come back.
Yeah,
Hey,
nah,
for
we
real.
need the women, man.
We
Only if y'all
appreciate
let me
ladies' night.
shamelessly plug my own platform.
Please do
Then
That's
it.
cool. How, what you want is to put a logo up there or something? What you
I
need?
have a logo.
Okay, we can.
And
You
she
know what
got a
I'm saying?
theme song.
I do have a theme song.
For real.
See,
Hey.
I have
what I do is I just put the little pictures up we gonna talk about today, and that's how that go. You see, it say
oh, that's
girl
dope.
talk, and it's two kids. That's Kiki and Keyshawn. You feel me?
Kiki and Keyshawn, respect the house kid. Those are
Yeah,
the
that's
house
what Kizzy.
children.
That's what happened last week. I was like, I forgot how Kiki got brought up, but I told him because he was like, if I'm the man, I'm just gonna pay. I'm like, bro, if you pay that woman light bill and that man don't know about it, when Lil Keyshawn come home and tell you
Mhm,
that Mr. Mark don't knotted his mama up because you paid the light bill,
mhm.
you gonna get mad and go over there. Mr. Mark know you coming over
And
there.
I'm
He
gonna
asked
tell
you
you,
to
Okay, so
come
the,
it's
over
the
there.
my
same.
only
It's the
disconnect
same
is
woman
right.
who fixed her mouth
My
It's
only disconnect is that I feel like the common denominator is a relationship because my dad wasn't around
Mm-hmm.
and he never knew if my mom was dealing with anybody. But when she asked for money, it wasn't no ask him. It was more so like this is my son and I'm gonna just give you whatever you ask for. I feel like what y'all saying is that a person not trying to do something because it's a relationship. That I don't think that's fair. Because my dad never questioned my mom.
right,
It ain't.
but
Go
also
ahead, kids.
your mom didn't go to your dad and be like, hey, can you give me $200 for this light bill? Your mom probably went to your dad and was like, hey, I need 200, as opposed to
Oh, okay,
explaining.
I see what
But
you're saying.
you see the difference in that. Just
Yeah,
asking for the 200 makes the other parent automatically thinks like, oh, this for my kid.
right.
If she come to your dad and be like, hey, I got this nigga over here who living in here, uh, but I need $200 because these lights is off. That's a different thing.
Yeah. I just feel like in the brain of a male brain species, we too
A
worried about
male
the
brain
relationship.
species.
What
A
you
male
mean
Because
the
brain
if
relate?
my
species
if
is
my if my if my baby mother say the lights off, I'm not worried about who in there. That's just me. My
What?
that's
dad my
but
Hold
dad
on,
was
speak for
that's
yourself.
you as
my
the
dad
man.
was never like that either
Speak for
though.
Right. But that's
yourself.
hold on, but that's
Mm-mm.
you as the man who is doing the paying. That
Right.
man that's on the other side that don't have no idea you paying utilities in his household, that's a problem for
Right.
that man. One, men are very prideful. Two, if it was that bad, I'm pretty sure that man got some homeboys, some friends, some cousins, can
Somebody
move
call
some
your
around that
mom.
he
Call
could have
your
went that
dad.
he could have went to get that
What?
light to get help with this light bill as opposed to
What?
you going to your baby daddy. So
Of all
now
people.
and now that same woman who came to you and asked you to pay that light bill is the same woman that's gonna say, "Bitch ass nigga, you couldn't even help me pay the light bill, so my baby daddy had to help me."
Man,
Right.
because that's the part right there. See, you didn't think about that. The part
So
of it is when
let
it
me
really
ask y'all
comes
this
back, she gonna
now
throw that in
because
your face.
my dad had money. So he's not worried about all that other stuff. So do you think it's maybe a financial
Yeah,
insecurity at that
I
point?
no, I think
You missing the part
that
where
was the
there's a
whole
man
point that
on the
made it
other
easy
side.
for your dad. That's what made it easy for your dad. For your dad to just be like, "Hey, I need this. All right, bet I got you. There's no problem." If
Because
your dad got the greatest
I was
builder, he
living
gonna do
like
it.
far as like just, what I had going on. My dad used to send money every month, regardless. He don't
Yeah,
give a, you know what I'm saying? So we was living good. Now my mom did wind up, she didn't start dating again, like from far as I know, just bringing somebody around till I was like middle school, high schoolish.
that's dope. Shout out to your mom.
Well, I mean, I didn't see nobody until around that time.
That
But
that's what I'm saying. That's dope.
yeah,
Shout out to your mom.
but what I'm getting at is my dad was never concerned what was going on in the house. I feel like we just keep trying to disconnect the two because it's a relationship there.
No,
If I'm sitting,
What's the relationship though?
I think you're missing the part where
yeah, I'm
this is a
missing it. I'm really
okay.
missing it
So
then.
imagine,
Yeah,
right? Let's switch the roles around. You my husband,
right,
and our lights is off, and
right,
I don't tell you that I'm going to ask my kid's father to pay this light bill,
right.
and then you find out that the kid's father paid the light bill. How you don't feel no way about another man taking care of your household?
You know that he's your
I'm
daddy,
different
right?
though. That's why I can't speak for everybody else. I just know, like, the thing about
He's your
me
daddy.
personally, right? I don't put myself, I don't put myself in a situation to need people. Now I can't speak for everybody else, but everybody that knows me know that if I'm in a tight situation, I'm the person that will stay in the house for a month and not spend no money. But I can't speak for everybody else. So in that situation, obviously it's wrong if somebody else paying the bills. But I just know if me personally, if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, somebody got to do it.
All
And
right,
even if my
Damo.
pride in the
And you
way,
Hey
okay with
man,
another
stop
man
playing
stepping
around.
in to do
I'm
it?
not, bro. I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm finna be real.
Y'all
Damo.
think I'm joking, but I'm dead
I'm finna be
serious,
real
bro.
toxic
All
right
right,
now.
Damo. Hold on. Damo, your girl got some dirty sneakers ever since you met her. She got dirty sneakers on. And one day she walking with some fly ass sneakers. You not gonna ask her, hey, where you get them sneakers from? And it
If
don't
she
matter where she
no
got them
no
from.
this what y'all not understand it. If she asked me for new sneakers and I kept saying I don't got it, I can't be mad if she go get it from somebody else.
Oh my
That's all
god.
I'm saying.
Oh my god. Whew.
Damn,
That's
bro.
just, I mean, that's being
That's
real.
crazy.
How you can't, if you can't? if
So
you
if,
can't,
Why
if
you
you
with her
and
then?
if you ask her like,
What
hey
you
babe,
doing?
where you get them sneakers? Like I like the sneakers, they cute. Where you get them from? Oh, did my ex brought them for me.
My
well,
baby father
okay,
got them
let's
for
not.
me.
Okay, y'all
While
leaving
her
out.
and her
Y'all
child are
leaving
in
out the
your
part
house.
that y'all leaving out the part that I didn't have my life together. I can't provide to get those sneakers.
No, it's just a one time. Now remember this. She's clearly not over a nigga's house who can't provide to keep his lights on. This
Right.
just happened one time. This is just the beginning of the one time. So when she goes behind her husband's back, that's the disrespect right there. To
Right.
ask another nigga who
Yep.
already put dick in her, that's the triple
See,
disrespect.
that's what I'm saying. You
It's triple
involving the
disrespect.
You involving the
No.
relationship.
If she would have
It
went to
does
her,
matter.
hold on. It does matter. If she would have went to her brother to help pay this
It
light
wouldn't
bill,
be as
that's a
bad.
different thing. It ain't no problem.
Call your
That's your
uncle.
brother. Call
Call
my
your
uncle.
Call
If
your
I call my
granddaddy.
uncle, my cousin, my granddad.
Yeah, not
That's
your
not a
baby
problem.
father,
Your
who you
baby, my
clearly
baby's
had a
father
whole
paying
relationship
bills in a
with.
house where I'm in here laid up fucking on a grown ass man who can't keep the
What?
lights on.
What? And you
Okay,
want me to
can I say
what?
something? Can I say something? Please, I'm gonna say
Hit me,
something.
Lil Keyshawn.
Domo, check this out, bro.
Who look Keyshawn? Bishop Keyshawn?
Nah. It was
Keyshawn,
it was
hey
look,
Kiki, go come
Keyshawn.
out the house because the
It's
light
the
bills
kid's
ain't on.
name I used last week. So check this out, bro. Like when you with your girl, right? Your girl got a kid. Like your girl stay with you. As a man, right? We have certain responsibilities as a man,
Mhm.
right? So if you falling short, that's when your woman's supposed to be to have your back. Now, if you're not allowing your woman to do things to put you to help you if a situation ever occurs, now that becomes on y'all, right? But when she reaches out and she asks another man to do something for you, one, when she asks that man, the first thing, if it was me and I'm that guy, the first thing run through my head is, why the fuck you got my son over there if y'all going through shit like this in a situation like this and you ain't tell me or just give me my son instead of you saying, hey, can you get him until we get ourselves right, we feel on hard times, you want me to do his responsibility that he's supposed to be doing, right? But say I do that responsibility, now that man feel like you think it
You
ain't the fact that he
undermined
can't
him.
do his job. You know, you feel
Okay,
like
so
you don't trust him
the
to do
flip
his
side
job.
of that, the flip side of that is if the woman is getting help, it's up to her to still take responsibilities with the money she's getting help
No,
with.
no,
It's
no,
So
her
no,
that's her fault too.
responsibility. Yeah.
bro, hold up, bro. It's her
Cause if
responsibility. Hold
listen,
up,
if I
time
send,
out, hold up.
if
It's
I
a
no,
difference. It's a
hold up, I
difference.
gotta say this first.
Go ahead.
If I send Kizzy $1,000 for my child every month and the
Mhm.
lights off, that's Kizzy's fault.
No, it's
Yes, it
not. That's for
is.
your
That's
child.
a
No, it's
fact.
It's
not.
her. It's
No,
her
it's
fault.
not. No, it's not.
No,
No, it's
hold on.
not.
How?
No,
I'm gonna
A
it's
tell
not.
you
thousand
why.
Hold
dollars
up,
to
hold
keep
up.
the
Hold on.
lights
Kizzy,
on,
Wait,
Kizzy,
bro.
I got you,
As
Kizzy.
a
Hold up.
woman, let me tell you
Kizzy,
why it's my
Kizzy,
fault. Hold
Kizzy,
on.
hold up. I got
I'm
you,
gonna be
Kizzy.
accountable right here and tell you why it's my fault. Hold
Go
on,
ahead,
Bishop.
Kizzy. Go ahead.
Okay, the money, that $1,000 he said, I'm speaking for me as a woman and a
Mm-hmm.
mother, right? The $1,000 this man just sent me for me and my kid, for my kid, is
Mm-hmm.
not for me and my kid, it's for my kid, right?
Exactly.
So guess what? It's already lightening my load because he contributed $1,000 to it. So
Mm-hmm.
the other shit that I would have to pay, whether I had a kid or not, it's still my responsibility.
That's a fact.
So if these lights is off, yeah, it's my fault because I was mismanaging my part of parenting.
Yeah, that's what I was
You're
going with.
part of
I was
life.
I'm
hold
mismanaging
up,
my
cat,
part of life and
cat.
parenting.
Damo, I need you to understand. She's saying she not doing her part of parenting, not with the money that you're sending, because she's spending that strictly on her kid's needs
And
of
that's
what
your
he
part of,
needs.
and that's your part.
Yeah,
Where's
that's
my part?
exactly. So like that, like bro, at like if she's doing like bro, it don't matter because I'm a big stickler for this. I'm not a materialistic person. It don't matter where she's working at or what she's doing. If she can do a side job, she can do a side hustle or anything else that helps bring extra income in, and you probably not getting as much hours you used to get on your job, or you hurt, or this, that, and the third, like, and you need the help, she's supposed to help you. If she's not
That's a
doing, that's
fact.
not for that money
That's
is for
what
that kid. It's not for your household. It is
the
for that
term
kid.
is. That's where the term helpmate
But I'm
comes
not
from.
gonna lie, if I'm sending money every month, them lights should be on.
Okay,
Right.
Exactly.
That's
What
what
are
we.
we
okay,
But
talking about?
that's
okay.
what
So
I'm
What?
watch this.
saying. But
So hold on, let me ask you a question.
the
Let me
light
ask you a
shouldn't be
question.
on with the light shouldn't be on because you paid the she used a part of your $1,000 to
So it's
pay
the
the light
woman
bill.
fault at this point then.
That's why I said as a woman
Okay.
I'm taking accountability in this situation. It's my It's
It's
my
your
it's
fault.
my
Yes,
fault
on the
because
women.
it's
Yeah.
my job as the custodial parent, and that child is under my roof. It's my job to maintain the household that my kid lives in. And the moment that I cannot do that, that's on me. And furthermore, we are keep continuing to skip over the fact you have to be so for you. You have to have skipped months, at least 2 months of not paying your lights bill for your lights to get
Lights to
cut
be off. That's a fact.
for your light
Right.
in Georgia. You have to be behind 3 months for your lights to get cut off.
Facts. That's the fact. I set up
Can
that
I just
payment
say this
arrangement
one time?
faithfully. If I don't want to pay that full bill, I
Is
set up
that
that
another
payment
lady up
arrangement
here?
faithfully. I got Georgia power. You hear me?
Yo,
Somebody asked to say something.
can I just say something one time? Look, this is real life, bro. I have a split agreement with my son. So I have him 1 week, and he's under his mother's supervision for the other week.
Mm-hmm.
She cannot just ask me for stuff. She creates bills for herself, and her bills are her responsibility. The niggas she dates, the places she eats, the phone provider that she has, the car that she chose to buy, it's her responsibility. So when she calls me about my son, okay, but you can't call me and say, now that you have a new family, hey, I need help with my bills. No, that's your responsibility that you need to carry for your family. And if you can't handle your household, then I'll take my son out of the household that's not properly being taken care of. I'm not taking care of what you chose to do.
Yep.
You're over there now. I'm not taking care of you. I'm going to get my son. I'm not taking care of you. And that's like real life. I live in that right now. They cannot call me and say, hey, can you send me bread for my light bill? No.
Mhm.
Ask the nigga who you deal with for your light bill, or get your lazy ass up and pay your light
Okay,
bill.
so let me ask you
Don't
this.
ask me.
Let me ask you this. Are you on child support or do you send a certain
Nah,
amount of money?
I'm not. But also, like I said, I'm on a split agreement, which means I have to evenly care for my child.
Right,
That's
right,
what I'm
right.
saying. My
So
responsibility is my child.
do you send a certain amount of money a month for your
No,
child?
I don't. I send when they ask, and I have to question when they ask because personal reasons, I have to ask. I
Right,
don't
right,
just
right.
I don't just send money. I'm not just sending KD money. I'm not just
Yeah.
sending, you know what I'm saying, new tire money. I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
I need a
yeah.
reason why I'm sending you money. Other than that, I think you're
I
still
ain't
Okay, so
gonna.
how okay,
Hold
so
on. Let
let
me
me
say
ask you
something.
this.
Let me say
Is your
something. I ain't
kid
gonna lie.
old enough? Is your kid old enough to talk, like
both
speak
of
for
them.
themselves?
Yes, both of
Okay,
them.
so at that point, are you asking for the kid to be vocal about what they need because their mom could just simply lie? So you ask
Yes,
your okay,
absolutely.
cool. Okay, that's what I'm listening.
Absolutely. So I'll cut that completely out. Excuse me. He said he needs what? Put him on the phone. Oh,
Right,
you say
right.
you need this? Oh, let me go get it for you, guys. I know what you're talking
I,
about.
I, I
You're
ain't
talking
gonna
about
hold.
something.
I ain't gonna hold y'all, bro. Like I don't think that's right. Cause I'm a firm believer. I'm a firm believer in God, right? So if you say, hey, I need $500 because he need yada 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 this that and the third. All right, I send it to you. Boom. Whatever. If she didn't do what she said she was gonna do with that money, that is not on me. I let God handle that. I'm not even about to question or argue that
Yeah,
shit, bro.
but
I ain't
when
got
she
time for it.
doesn't, is it now your responsibility to pay it
I
again?
don't think about that, bro.
When no, here's all I'm saying, Bishop. She gonna come to you the first time and say, Bishop, I need $500 for X, Y, and Z. She's gonna fuck the money off, Bishop. Can she come back to you and say, Bishop, I
I
need
can't,
five hundred
like,
dollars for
bro.
X,
Hold up.
Y, and
No,
Z?
you're talking hypothetically. That's why I said what I said hypothetically, right?
No,
I'm
I'm
not
asking you.
asking,
When you send child support money, you're expecting that your child to be taken care of with the support money that you're
bro.
sending.
Child support does not take care of that
I
kid for the whole month.
I understand that completely. Now
Bro, this my hold on. Let me go ahead. Let's nip this in the butt, bro. If you paying 325, if you're paying 325 a month, that's 70 something dollars out your check every fucking week. That
right,
kid needs more than 70 something fucking dollars every
right,
fucking week. Child
right.
support, I keep telling y'all, bro, child support is not rent to your baby mama for your kid staying there. It's for that kid's needs, bro. It's for
Mm-hmm.
his needs or her needs. Y'all gotta stop seeing just because you seeing $200, $300, that's enough to take care of the kid. No, the fuck is not. It's not. It's not.
It's not.
Everything's high.
It's
Groceries
not.
high. Clothes high. Shoes high.
Yes,
Everything high.
yes, but here's what I'm saying, Bishop. At what point do you hold a woman accountable for being a co-creator of the child? What
At
you're pretty
what
much
point do
saying is
you
that
stop?
as the
Bro,
man,
it
you're
is
just doing
never, bro. I'm gonna tell
whatever.
you something, bro. It is never no point when you stop being a dad. It is never no point. Do whatever you have to do. If she say he needs something and you don't feel comfortable giving her the money, go buy it and give it to him.
Now
If
that's
she
what I'm
ain't
talking
got it, you
about.
got to do it.
That's
You.
what.
But that's
See,
on you being a man, bro. You ain't if you okay. Yeah, I just go do it. I bring it over to. I bet. Boom.
yeah,
Go do
buy
it
it myself. I'm
and
not
keep the
sending you
receipts
money and buy it myself.
and
That's
keep
be
the
the
receipt.
difference.
That's
I don't
it.
just give them money. They have to literally ask me, "Can you go get this for me?" You
Yeah.
can't ask me to send you $120, Bishop. That's what I'm saying. You
I
can't
mean,
just come to me and say, "Hey, I need $150 because this is my problem." No, you have to literally say, "Hey, this is my problem. I need one of these." Not like, "Can you send me 200
I
today?"
just feel like
No.
every situation is different because if my mom asks my dad for money, he's not asking who's in that house. He's gonna send it,
facts.
and that's that.
I mean,
I mean,
depending on what it is, like,
it's just based on the person. It's based on the person. It's all different, bro. It's
Right.
all different.
Cause my dad never questioned if my mom had a man. If she asked for money, he's gonna send it.
Well,
usually when
But
somebody asks for money, it's for the kids. So I mean,
but
unless
my mom wasn't a mother where she's always asking either. So he
yeah,
felt like
so you know what I'm saying? He has a comfortability with her. You don't always ask me, so I have no problem doing it. I
right.
personally have a situation where, unfortunately, the women stole from me. So I don't particularly feel comfortable just giving you money. So
but
when you ask me, I'm going to ask you what is going on, or you can give me the child and I'll go do for it myself.
but it's also situations where men think that little bit of money they send in child support is enough, and when they ask you, hey, yada 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 for help, people getting their feelings about it because you said, oh well, I made my payment, but that ain't helping. That's just a little nugget, if
Right.
That's
anything.
an ain't shit ass father
So
though.
I'm
That's what
not like
that
I said,
is.
I'm
That's
not
an
one
ain't
to
shit ass
question like,
And
father.
that's what it
man,
comes down
man.
to. You being in your child's life is more important than the child support. If a lady told you, "Hey, you're paying child support, but I need you to pay more for the lights," you could easily say, "Well, I can just get my child then. Why am I paying you child support? I can
I,
just
I
get my child then. I keep
I
the lights
literally
on."
just said that's what I literally just said, bro. Bro, listen, child support is not rent. It's not rent for you for your child staying with you. Whatever you got going on is what you got going on. It's the same thing. You paid the money towards your kid or whatever. You still gotta do what you gotta do. She gotta do what she gotta do, and at the same time, she still gotta do what she gotta do for the kid, right?
She gotta
That's
do what she gotta do. Doesn't mean that she get to keep calling you though. Is what I'm
that's
saying.
not what I'm saying. That you gotta listen. That's not what I'm
She
saying.
can't keep calling you every time
That
she gotta
bro,
do what she
bro.
gotta
So
do.
hold on, bro. Listen. If this lady has a decent job, I say decent, I ain't gonna say all the way good job. If this lady has a regular job and she's working 40 something hours a week and her rent 1,700 a month, she got her kids, you got two kids from this lady, you're only paying 300 all together for child support for these kids, y'all go half and half on daycare, right? She's gonna have to call you for stuff for them kids.
Sure,
She's gonna
but
have to.
Bishop, don't lose sight of the situation.
I'm not losing sight.
If the woman leaves you with your two children, it's okay for you to continue to
Okay, let
help
me
her.
ask
It's
Kizzy. I need
different
a
once
lady.
she
I need
brings
a
another
lady. I
man
need a
in the
lady.
house.
I need a
That's not.
lady
I'm
Yes,
now.
not talking
Hey
about
I'm
another
here.
Kizzy, can
man
I
right
ask you a
now.
question?
I'm just talking
Yes,
about in general.
I'm here.
Okay,
I wasn't
so
gonna overtalk the men folks.
yeah,
Go
So
ahead,
yeah,
Kizzy. Go
well,
ahead.
yeah. Let me ask Kizzy something.
what's
Are
up?
you currently dating who you have a child with?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so when you ask this, you say you don't believe in child support, so at some point you have to ask him, or he has to
Mhm.
do without any authority.
Mhm.
So, does he question you when you ask for stuff, or he just gives it?
No, he doesn't question me about anything. He just gives it. But my
No, no
kids' father,
matter if no matter if you're in a relationship or not, he don't even concerned about that.
he don't be concerned about it. But I will say this: if it's something that's outside of my normal thing that I ask for, then he'll be like, "What's going on?" Like if I
Yeah.
Right.
if I ever ask him for something that's outside of like the normal thing that I say the kids need, he gonna 100% like, "Hey, is everything good? Like, what's going on?"
So,
So
I mean, you don't have to if you
You
don't
can
like.
tell. You can
Hold
tell
on,
with
hold
those
on, hold
questions.
on, cat. Hold on. Let me get to
My
it.
bad, my
You
bad.
don't gotta say you don't gotta say the specifics, but
mhm.
like, what is the if you don't have to say if you don't want to. Obviously, it's very optional. What do y'all come to agreement on that he has to help with?
We don't have an agreement of what he has to help with. My kid's father is very is a very extremely active father.
Okay, cool,
So
cool, cool.
we didn't have to have that conversation where like you do this and I do this, or I do this and you do like it. That conversation has never been had between us. Now have we bumped some head? Have we bumped heads? Sometimes, yes, but essentially we both overdo our part when it comes to our kids.
Right, right. So, kid, it's an S on there.
Kids, yes, I have
Oh,
a
okay,
19
okay,
year,
cool.
I have a Lord Jesus, I have a 19-year-old and a 17-year-old.
Okay, so at that age, are you? I like. I'm not saying it like this, but at that age, are you still kind of helping them, or they in the motions of they getting a job now?
My 19-year-old, which is my daughter, who is a college student, she
Yeah.
works, but I'm still helping.
Okay, 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 cool, cool.
My son, who is 17, he works. He's in his junior year of high school. We both, as they parents, still help.
Right.
We do not subscribe to the once you're 18 or old enough to get a
I
job
stopped
that you
helping.
shouldn't be asking
Yeah.
us for anything. Nah, even if they didn't want to leave the house, until later on in life, that's perfectly fine with us.
Okay, so at that age, what is something they can't ask for? Like basically, like,
Oh well, great.
uh,
This is a great
but
conversation because let me tell you again.
right,
I have a 19-year-old daughter who is in college and she works, and she is like the most like label girly ever. Like she like all things like labels and name brands. She cannot come and ask me for no high end bag, no
right.
$400 pair of jeans, no none of that. If that's something you want, then you have a job. You can provide those things for your own self. I'm not buying Chanel bags. I'm not buying uh
So basically, you're not buying once, you're gonna buy needs.
I'm not buying once. I'm buying needs. Now some
Okay,
once
gotcha.
I will get, right? So some once you gonna get. But when they get into like the big ones, oh no, baby, you gonna have to know what it's like to work hard to get something.
Yeah.
Fact.
Yeah,
So basically,
I
it's
do
got to
not.
be earned.
Yeah, it got to be earned. I have my daughter like change her wig every 2 weeks, bro. You're gonna buy that your own self because you don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. Got you.
That you are gonna pay for it on your own. And once she start having to pay for it on her own, she stopped buying less wigs and she figured out how to do it herself. Cause
So do
baby,
you
That's a
think? Do
fact,
you
though.
think? Do you think by not basically giving her way that showed her like, all right, this is what I need. I need to ration this out.
she needs to ration this out.
Yeah.
So I'm proud military, and my kid's dad is proud military too. My daughter is in college in a STEM program on a full ride. So we were blessed enough not to have to pay any tuition, and then the VA also gives her money for
Fire.
going to school. So she get a check
Fire.
for being a student, and she works. And literally
Oh yeah,
because
she should be making whatever she needed to get.
she make more than enough to get whatever she need to get, to the point where like instead of waiting for us to do something for her, like she is currently like saving her money up to get a new car.
Right, right, right.
That's
Like
fire.
she wanted like a brand new car. So she currently saving her money up. She don't know. We letting her save her money up, but of course we gonna take care. We're not gonna let her pay for it. But she's saving
Mhm.
her money up for her down payment, and we gonna actually cover the down payment. But in her mind, she working and saving her school check so she could put the down payment down that she wants to get the car note that she wants.
Okay, so at that
So you
age,
basically raised her to be
what do you
responsible and independent.
That's a fact. You got to.
okay, so at that age, are you letting her buy a car note? Have a car with a car note? Because we know how that can get.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Because I
Yeah.
just know me, like when I was
I'm
19 trying to have a car note, it was killing me.
She she
It
she
was
about to
killing me.
be she'll be 20 this year, right? She'll be
Right.
20 this year. Again, she work. Like when I say she researched cars, like she looked at so many cars, she test drove cars, she was looking at the safety, but she know like she in her mind she said, okay, I get this much a month for my military check for school, and then I work, and then of course because she on a full ride, she get a school refund too from Pell and
hmm
whatever else
hmm
grants and stuff like that. We ain't no student loans, no nothing, just Pell and the other scholarships that she got outside of the full ride she got. She literally sat down, calculated all of it of what she can afford to pay. Now, again, as her parents, I'm not gonna let my baby fail. We not.
Right,
I'm
right.
saying we're not gonna let her fail, but we are gonna let her go through the motions of knowing what it's like to work for something that you want. Like this a big thing. Buying a car is a big thing. So this car that you want, she want a
Facts.
2025 Kia. She wants a 2025 Kia K5. Okay. They told her, "Come, this your first car. You got a little bit of credit because we added her as an authorized user. Man, she also still young. So they told her, come, if you can give us $3,000 down, we can get you in this car. This is what your car payment will be. That's main like, and we can get the car payment where you want it to be. Okay, cool. So we're literally letting her save her money up to get to pay this $3,000 down payment. But are we gonna pay it 100%? So now this $3,000 that you got saved up, that's your car note money.
Yeah.
That's car note money. That's gas money. I had already told her, like, I'm gonna take care of your insurance regardless of the fact. Like, we got the car insurance
Yeah,
because you
that
young.
thing
Car
cheap on
insurance
your
is,
name.
yeah, car
Yeah.
car insurance is gonna be through the roof because you under 25. So we got the car insurance and you got this car note.
Right, right, right.
So I mean, it's all in what you instill in them.
Yeah, I guess it's
That's a fact.
per
That's a major fact.
family
Yeah,
because
some
like I
families are
said,
different.
would like some of these people like what we're saying on the show, I don't agree with. Like
Yeah,
if my child mother asks me for some money, I'ma just send it. I don't really now like what you said as far as just being accountable. If I send some money, I'm definitely expecting them lights to be off, lights to be
like not
on
to
in
be
this food.
off.
Nah, my bad. I meant to say on, and I'm
Yeah,
definitely expecting food in that refrigerator. If I'm sending anything, like you need to be
yeah.
responsible. I understand a certain amount is not enough, but I feel like if I'm sending money or even if you getting child support, you should definitely 300 is enough to keep the lights on and have food in the refrigerator at least.
100% I agree with you.
Yeah, so
100% I agree.
but see, this my only this the other thing about it. What if that husband is what if the husband is helping your child in the like regular because that is like because at the end of the day, if you live with somebody, you're still taking care of the whole house. Like even let's just say hypothetic, if he goes to get food for his daughter, he's definitely going to have to get food for your daughter. So I don't agree with the
Facts.
fact I don't agree with the fact of saying oh no, don't help because the husband down. But what about the times he did get your child something to eat? You might not know about it, but I'm pretty sure if the husband bought pizza for the whole house, that's contributing without asking you to pay for your child specific food.
Mm-hmm.
So I think people like leaving that part out. Like I'm pretty sure even if your kid is with another family, even him as a husband, it might be hard times, but we can't leave out the part where he does pick your son up from school, daughter up from school. He does feed both of the kids. Like that's still helping in a sense. So for somebody just to say, "Oh, I'm not helping with the lights for my child because you have a husband," I don't think that's fair because it's probably a lot of things that the husband does that goes unnoticed.
100% true. But here is the piece, right?
Yeah.
Here's the piece. If the husband is doing all he can and it's not enough, and you as his wife not helping, you're the problem.
Right.
Either way
Right.
it go, you're
Facts.
still the problem.
Right.
No matter how you flip this scenario, the woman is still the problem. Because how are you seeing your husband struggle to take care of y'all household and you not helping him? And how are you okay with going to ask another man to help your household, but not consult your husband before you do so?
Right. Cause I believe if like you said, if you taking that next step and you letting a man live with your kid and his kid now, I'm pretty sure you had confident enough to know that he's a responsible adult where you felt comfortable with y'all living under the same roof. So
Right.
it hard times do happen. But like I said, we don't know we don't know what's going on as far as like if my child is in another household, I don't know what's going on that's not being counted for. Which is maybe the husband might be picking my child up from school, might
Mm-hmm.
be getting them food, might be paying for
Facts. Facts.
cheerleading practice or you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? We don't know that because it's not on paper.
That's a fact.
But that's
Yeah.
also not accounted to you. That's off of the leverage of the mom.
Yep.
That's not off the leverage of you. You
Yep.
don't know this person who's doing that. He's doing that out of the love that he has for her mother, not for you. So
Okay,
then
so then
so
can you
then
be
at
mad?
that point,
Okay,
someone's getting their back
so
door
So
can you
that
open.
be
means
mad? Can you be mad if
essentially he's
if the husband was
contributing to
just like,
her part of parenting.
huh?
Essentially he would be contributing to her half of
Her
parenting.
Yeah,
half
okay,
of
so
And
parenting.
so
would
now
you be
her half
mad? Would you be mad?
now hold
Okay,
on.
so then go
But
ahead, go
now
ahead.
her half is not even a whole, is not even half. Like she is only doing half of half.
Half a half. She done cut that. Exactly.
It's
Facts, facts,
25% because she
facts.
got help.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. It's like, when do
Let me
you hold her 100% accountable for her part?
let me
You
ask you a
can't make
question.
it.
I
Oh,
didn't see the
yeah,
interview. In the
right.
interview with this lady telling this story about asking her baby daddy to pay these bills, was her hair done?
No,
It
she looked
wasn't.
like she
She
was
Mm-mm.
fucked up. She looked like she was fucked up too.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I asked that for a reason because I didn't see the
Nah, she
interview.
looked like
If
she was
somebody
kind of
could send
fucked
me
up
the
too.
clip, that would be great
Yeah, yeah.
so I can watch
I
it.
think Bishop got it. Bishop might got it.
Bishop, you still in here? Or you got on?
Nah, he stepped off. I think he'll be back in a minute. He had to deal with the situation.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Um, so she looked like she was struggling. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Matter of fact, Kizzy, I think I got it. I got you on Insta. On Twitter. I'll try to send
Twitter.
it to you on there right now if I
She
can
looked
find it.
like she
Because
was
like
struggling,
I
but
look
she
at like
surely was
I'm
begging.
just I look at things differently. You feel me? Like I'm not like to me the most important thing is the child. So it's
That's a fact.
a lot of things that because then okay, so let me give you another example. Let's just say the husband wasn't helping nothing and he was just dealing with his kids solely. I'm pretty sure you would, even though you say you wouldn't be tripping because it's a pride thing, but I'm pretty sure if your child is under another man's roof, you would still want that husband to treat your child fairly.
Let me
You
explain something to you. I'm gonna
He
pause you right
should.
there.
Not one. He
You
should.
not
yeah,
if you not helping with my kid and we in the same house, you not my husband.
We're getting out
right,
of here. What are
Facts.
you
We
talking
right.
out of here.
about?
For
So
those
then you
reasons,
can't.
we're
That's
out.
my point. So then you can't be mad if he need help. Then
With no, hold on. Choosing not to help me take care of my kid and we husband and wife and we got these kids in the same house and just and not being able to is two different things.
Two different things.
That's two
right,
different things. Having the ability to help me with my kid and you just
And
choose not to
choosing
while
not
we in the
to.
same house and choosing not to, that's a different thing as opposed to you working your ass off and you giving it all you got and it's not enough. That's
right,
not the same
That's
thing.
a
And
fact. That is a major fact.
it ain't a man that walked this planet Earth that could come into my life and know I got kids and marry me and be in the house with me and these kids and you don't help contribute to nothing with my kids. Oh baby, you not my nigga.
yeah,
You is not
yeah,
my husband.
right.
Well, everybody should know,
There's
like,
work
even when you're dealing
in
with
this
male
health.
or female that got children, it's a package deal, period. Like, that's a
That's a
given.
fact. That's a
I'm
fact.
just saying it is some good husbands out here that do take care of their kids and mother's kids. So I feel like if it is a situation maybe where he's down right now, I don't think it should be let me come get my child because what if this is a man that he's been with your child's mother for a very long time. You know they always got something good going on. He's been
Mm-hmm.
doing what he's supposed to do. It just might because the context was hard times. It wasn't this just the lights be off a million times. No, he
Yeah.
just probably lost his
If you
job
are
one time.
going
Hard
through
time.
hard times, as a parent, your responsibility is to make sure your child is good. As a
Right.
parent
In the
going
best
through hard times,
situation.
if I cannot provide a good situation for my kid to be in, please come get your kid
Right.
until I
Thank
get things
you.
figured out. This is not a permanent solution. It's not the child not
Hmm.
going to stay with you forever. It's just while me and my husband over here
Ain't
trying to
got no
grind and
lights.
figure it out, and we ain't got no lights. Take your son, and so we can work out our home situation.
Amen.
Not like a don't ever bring them back. Not like the other
Facts.
parent is just fuck you. You can't take care of the kid. I'm taking my kid and leaving. No, not that. It's like it's your part. That the part of your parenting is that we both do what's best for the kid. And sometimes what's best for the kid is that the parent is with a child. With the child is with a parent that can provide.
Right.
Facts. That's why
Too
communication is
old
always key.
I'm not
facts.
gonna lie. the way you make it sound, I feel like now it might be just as equally as important to go get Kiki and Keyshawn out the lightless house
Thank you.
than to like send the money. It's
Yes.
actually more like you're more of a
Facts.
dad if you go get
You want me
them
to tell you why?
than
Because
just sending the
sending the
bread.
money is a temporary fix.
Yeah, just for right now. What
Facts.
happens next month when they don't got
What
it again?
happens exactly? What happens when they ain't got no groceries? What happens when next time it's the gas that get cut off?
Exactly, and that's all I'm saying.
Mm.
It's not your job to do somebody else's part.
What
If we're
happens
doing
when the
50
rent ain't
50 on
getting
the
paid?
kid, are you going to pay the rent too? No, I'm not paying your rent because you chose to live in the high rise. Now I'm bad. I'm on bad times, and I need you to
Living in a
send.
high rise with no
You
lights is
you
insane.
chose the high rise. Now you down on lights talking about little Kiki need lights, and you know I'm paying for gymnastics. Stop playing around. You chose the high life. Pay your lights. I'm paying for gymnastics. Relax.
Facts.
I'm not.
I
I'm. Not,
agree
I didn't. I'm
100%.
not choosing you to live there to create that expense for yourself. Do your job and be responsible for your own life.
Yeah,
Fuck all that.
That's a fact.
agreed.
Fuck all of that.
Fuck
Y'all
off.
crazy,
So
man.
No,
most
this
importantly, what it
real
sound
shit.
like, you gotta have your pride out the way. You gotta communicate.
Let's
That's
talk
just the
about
two
pride.
things that's
This
most
lady, the
important.
first thing she did was go on social media to say, my husband ain't no good because the lights is off. And my baby daddy ain't no good because he don't want to send me no money because I told him that my husband said the lights was off.
I don't
Where's
think
the
that was
pride
a
all
pride
coming
thing, bro.
from?
I think that was more.
That's her.
I don't even think that was a pride thing. That was more of a standard thing. You feel what I'm
Bro,
saying to
she
you?
kicked
That shows
everybody's
you where her
back door
standards are
in.
at.
That lady didn't do nothing. She never said what part she played in that. She just kicked everybody's back door in. My husband ain't got the
But
light
it
bill,
just shows
and
you
my
her
baby daddy
standards
ain't trying to help
of a
me.
woman. That it just show you the standard of a woman that she is. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that had nothing to do with pride. It was just her standards. Like, well, this is like I'm going to air this out because I need to let this be known. Not even seeing the fact that she is what she is. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying,
A
bro?
low level scum mom.
She's ignoring the fact that
Damn.
she's not understanding that she ain't playing her part, but she gonna speak on what the baby daddy or the husband not doing. You know what I
Right.
mean? And she got to get her priorities together. That's what
Now
that's about.
imagine that she had that conversation in the car, and then both of them seen that, and then the husband put her out because she kicked his back door in like that. Now you gotta sleep in the van
Facts.
that you made that video in talking about some ain't no lights. Now it ain't no front door because you in the minivan.
Brother
But
sleeping in the
yeah,
bed.
man, we appreciate the woman's perspective. I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much long. It's already been damn near 2 hours.
Hey, man, I
All
love this
right.
show, man. I love
You
this
know
shit, man.
that's why I said we get to talking. It be 2 hours
No,
before
for
Yeah,
y'all.
real.
this was fun. Thank y'all for having me. I greatly
Appreciate
Oh,
appreciate
you
it.
we gonna bring you back
for
because I feel
sure.
like you got the. I would say I need to bring somebody else because I feel like you too mature, man. I need somebody.
A little,
I
yeah.
She need
like
ratchet.
No,
your
let me
He need
tell
a
you something.
perspective.
ratchet.
I
I
got
like
some
your
toxic. I
perspective from
got
the
some
grown.
toxic tendencies, but I'm gonna tell one thing I gotta do is tell the truth. I
Yeah,
gotta keep it 100.
I
Yeah,
feel
I'm
like
not
you
doing
your
no. I'm
yeah,
not
I feel like
doing no
your
justice.
answer's too political. I need you to be like, fuck
Oh,
this
we
I
need
man.
a
ain't being.
ratchet perspective.
I gave
Yeah,
you my real answers. Didn't I tell you I was gonna leave that nigga for treating my kid different from his? I'm not
yeah,
having no conversation with no nigga about how to treat my kid
You
after
did.
we in the
That's
household
a
together.
fact.
You are out of here.
You
yeah.
right.
So
Yeah.
we definitely got a lot of we definitely have a lot of topics. We try to do this once a week. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Depending on, you know what I'm saying, we need a woman's
As
perspective. You
long as
feel
it's
me?
not on Sundays, because
Oh yeah, I
my
seen you gotta
platform
do your
Nah,
operates
we
thing.
ain't
on
gonna do
Sundays.
that.
Nah,
But
we
I
ain't
ain't
gonna do
gonna
it like
lie though, man. We might have to do a girls' night once a month or something. Might have to
yeah,
Oh,
make
that'll
yeah,
that
be
work.
cool.
definitely.
Facts.
Yeah, make it work. You know
Definitely.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We appreciate the energy for sure.
Yeah,
That'll
cause
be cool.
I definitely be having cause like the question that I had for last show, I definitely wasn't asking no males. But because like even though we all had this conversation, I still feel like the disconnect is a relationship. I still believe that.
What do
Like
you mean
I'm gonna
by
tell you,
that?
I believe
Yeah.
you're a
I
crazy
don't know what
person.
to say.
you said what now?
I believe you're a crazy person. I believe that like the point is just purposely going over. I believe you like ducking the
Nah,
point.
I get it, but it's just like for me, I'm different. You feel
I
me?
feel like you just don't be
But yeah,
letting other
bro, at the
men
same time, you don't have kids
get
neither.
no slack.
Once you get in the
Right.
position of
Well, I
having
don't have
kids to
kids, so
see it,
yeah, maybe
yeah,
I don't
once you
see
get in
it.
that position to see it, maybe
Well,
it might
I don't
change.
plan on having kids, so I probably never.
Well, that's
Oh,
two
yeah.
different things.
Okay.
Yeah. I
I
probably never,
I don't
you
want
know
to
what I'm
see
saying,
it.
My
see the
boy saying,
point.
"Fuck a legacy. Who needs that?"
Yeah.
No
Hello.
Kiki, no Keyshawn's. Come
Yeah,
on,
no,
man.
no Kiki and
No, Keisha.
Keyshawn's,
No,
man.
that's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
But for real, thank y'all for having me. I greatly appreciate it. I'm gonna just shout out my own little
Yeah, do
platform.
your thing. Yeah, do your thing.
Do that.
Y'all can follow me on all things. Well, Twitter, Instagram, um, TikTok, Cooking with Kizzy, or Kizzy from Roots. Those are my social medias.
Okay,
Also
so just
YouTube.
just right quick, can we get a base a small summary of what you got going on? You
Okay,
don't
so
gotta
I
just short sound it
no,
out.
you
You
good.
tell us
I
about it.
have a platform that is called
Okay.
Cooking with Kizzy. Yes, it was around before Cooking with Kaya. She came
She
faster.
made it
So we could
famous.
just that she made it famous. I don't be on there doing I don't be throwing ass on there. We just be cooking. We talk battle rap, we talk movies, we talk sports, we talk all things. So on Wednesdays, I put up a poll. It's super interactive. So the viewers and supporters get to vote on what we cook on Sundays.
Okay.
So on Wednesdays the poll go up. On Thursdays I post the flyer and the recipe for what we're cooking on Sundays. And then it's a live space. This
Okay.
upcoming week, hopefully my YouTube and all that stuff will be like ready to go for me to stream from so that I can stream to other platforms outside of Twitter. But like
Yeah.
it would be dope if y'all could come in there and it's literally just like this, how we sit up here talking. It's
I've
just
been in. I've been
it's
to.
the
I've been to
same
a
way.
couple of them. Yeah,
And
I
it's a
do this.
time in there now. People
Yeah.
be
I
in there
got a
cooking
question.
up
I
I got
pulled
a
up
food.
real
Sunday.
question. I got a real
They gonna
question
cut up.
because I
What's up?
like to. I like to ask questions that ain't nobody gonna ask.
Okay.
Have you? Okay, so obviously when you make this food, you have to eat it, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's just say you make four choices. Is there ever been a time where somebody picks something you like? I'll cook it, but damn, I don't want to eat this.
This week I
Facts.
made curry. This week I made curry turkey necks. I did not want to make that.
Okay, yeah,
I did not. First of all,
yeah,
Bishop had been
He was an
asking me
advocate
since I
for it.
started.
yeah.
He was asking like heavily advocating for it. And I put it on a poll like in the season one of Cooking with Kids. And so we had season two. In season one, it went on a poll like 3 times and it never won. So then this season, he was like, "Are you gonna put it on there?" I'm like, "Man, I'm gonna put it on there. You know it ain't gonna win." It was losing.
Yeah.
When I say it was losing by a lot, when the poll ended and it won by a lot, I said, "Oh, Bishop just round up
Now
all
he
the
he he
troops."
put us in. He put us in the chat
Yeah.
telling to
He
vote.
put us in the
I
chat. Say,
said,
Yeah,
man, vote for this.
yeah.
They just
he
told on
he
him
went
just
he went
now.
and round up all the troops, and I had to cook these curry turkey necks.
He
But I
showing up
will say
dead
this:
though.
Yeah, he for sure did.
they
So
was
when you cooking
amazing
this
though.
food, when you cooking this food, is this for a household as well?
So most times it's just me, but I
Okay,
do
okay.
sometimes have people over. So coming up this season, I have some stuff, implements and stuff that I didn't. Um, Last season I had 2 live cooking with Kizzy, so I invited people over to my house, like people
That's
from
fire.
Spaces, people from Battle Rap. I invited people over, and we cooked, we fellowship, we laughed, joke, same thing that you would normally see on the episode with Cooking with Kizzy, but I opened my home to people. This season I will be get a location away from my home and opening it
Mm.
up. Um, and I am also partnering with 2 platforms to have like some special events. So there will
Okay, I
be
got I got I
one.
got one more question.
Uh-huh.
I got one more question.
Okay.
Why Twitter? Like why on Twitter? Like if you because the reason we do ours on
Great
YouTube,
question.
the reason we do ours on YouTube is because it's monetized. So why Twitter? If are you making? I don't want to get in your business, but
Oh no,
are you
it's fine. I'm not getting paid yet on Twitter.
okay? Okay.
It's just so happy. Like I fell into doing this.
Right, right.
Like it wasn't planned out, it wasn't intentional. I had friends over, and they had already been pushing me like you should just go on, like get in the spaces and cook, or get on Facebook and cook, or whatever. And one weekend they were here and I was getting ready to cook, and my best friend, shout out to Kai, because he the reason I got that I got the platform up and running.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm just gonna start a live space. And he started a live space, and the first space it was maybe like 150 people
Okay.
went
Then.
Fire.
in. But then the second space, the like people was like, "Hey, are you gonna do it again? Like, what you gonna cook? Whatever, whatever." So me and my friends, we sat down, we came up with a plan, like to do the poll to make it interactive. The next episode, I had 1,500 people
Oh,
viewers.
That's
So
now,
fire.
see
Whoa.
me from being a businessman. You know, I'm a league owner. Obviously, you done been
Whoa.
to my events before, so
mhm,
I look at things now. Everything is a dollar sign. So
yeah,
I'm just more so telling you, like, if you gonna go, especially if you like to do it, that's the best way to
yeah,
enjoy it. Cause like we enjoy, like our staff, me, Show Shotter, we enjoy battle rap. So when we
yeah,
talking about it, it's not a job. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So I just want
Facts.
to I just want you to get in the habit of like not taking people viewing you for granted because you can get some money out of that.
yeah. So I did set up a YouTube.
Okay.
So the YouTube is Cooking with Kizzy. Is COOKINWIT. So Cooking with Kizzy.
Yep.
Um, I have a TikTok. I have a Facebook business page that people can follow. So I'm in the process of setting up all the things that can help me get monetized. But
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
I
Get
literally
that money on.
I just fell into it. Like
Yes. Big
I
facts.
literally just fell into it. I don't like.
This
I
is
love to cook. I cook on bad days. I cook on good days. When I need to think my way through something, I cook. Like it's my way. It's how I figure stuff out.
this what I
I'm
wanted
gonna
to
ask you
say.
this: why you ain't never
Maybe
we throw we throw
go
events
ahead.
in Atlanta all the time? Why you ain't never say nothing to me?
I
That's
don't
what I was going
know.
to say. Why she ain't never cooking none of the events?
Right, right.
I've cooked at events before.
Yeah.
Um, a long time
Uh,
ago, back when Spit That Heat was still a thing. I did a couple Spit That Heat events. Um,
mm,
you know, as outspoken as I am on here, like in person, like a
Yeah.
lot of people know me. If you notice, if you ever see me at a battle rap event, I only talk to people
You
I
ain't say
know.
nothing that whole event.
I didn't like right. I only talk to people I know for real. So
Right,
it's
right.
like, and I don't never want nobody to look at me crazy or be like, "Girl, get the fuck on." So
Yeah, yeah.
I don't be asking. But the crazy thing is, shout out to Chris Petty. Chris Petty was like, "Hey, you need to start asking these league owners like, can you vend at their events?"
Right. No, that definitely
that's a fact.
we had a vendor, but she was doing too much. So like now I be cooking for myself. Like I cook at the events
Yeah.
for
Shout out to
myself.
Damo for
Like
that too, man.
yeah,
So
like
salute to you, Damo.
the last event that I came to, that was y'all cooking, right? Or was that the vendor
okay,
with the
that particular time was the vendor, but he started doing too much, so that's why I started stepping in. You know
okay,
what I'm
okay,
saying?
okay. Okay. I
Yeah,
mean, I'm
it's a
open to
thin
the
line with that.
opportunity. I would love it.
Yeah,
I would love it.
it's a
What
thin
about a
line with it.
like a joint live show? Like your show with our live show one day.
See,
Can we make
now,
that happen?
now you getting in my event planning back. So I'm working on this on Facebook, ain't it?
Yeah, not we on YouTube.
Oh, we just on YouTube.
We on
Okay.
YouTube.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
I am working on an event.
Okay,
And if
okay.
you would like to
Uh,
work together, that would be dope. I don't mind, but I'm actually working on the event. I actually have like some people that are willing to do the event and ready to go. So we
Right.
can talk offline, but I don't
mm.
want to get too much into it because when you
Nah, facts,
pre
facts,
when
facts.
Yeah.
you pre-expose your
Yeah.
plans, somebody
Yeah,
try to
yeah, yeah.
take it and
Nah.
run
We
with it,
definitely
and
don't
I
don't
would
do
be
that.
Nah,
I wouldn't
facts.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah.
Nah, that's a
so
fact.
let's
Nah.
talk about it
We
offline.
got a lot of subscribers and views, so don't
Yeah.
say too much.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's a
But
fact.
yeah, well, to all y'all subscribers and viewers, please follow my YouTube. Get my YouTube numbers, subscribers up. Again, it's Cooking
Cooking
with
with
Kids.
Kizzy.
Yep.
All right,
Thank y'all.
we ain't gonna hold you
Fuck
up
with her,
no
y'all.
more.
Fuck with her. Cooking with Kizzy, y'all. Fuck with her.
I'm just trying to pick the business brand because I am a businessman myself. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely hit me offline. And we can definitely talk about it. I'm open to it.
All right, then
Bet.
Blessings to you.
we gonna let everybody go, man. It's been 2 hours. Sign us out.
Hey man, y'all know what it is, man. It's Mr. Big Cat, and y'all finna get this podcast. It's episode 5, man. It's lit every time. Shout out to the ladies. Shout out to my brothers, man. You know.
You got any
Shout
last
out.
words, Kizzy?
No, thank y'all for having me again. Y'all were amazing. I'm ready to come back and talk some shit.
All
So
right.
make sure and next time y'all have me on here, slide one of y'all names over and put my name up there. I'm a lady. Treat me
Oh
as
yeah,
such.
I got you. I got you. Yeah.
Get cross
Facts.
bishop, like make bishop names. My no, I'm just playing.
All
I'm just
right.
playing.
All right, you got any last words, show?
The franchise, man. Merlin, y'all gonna get this podcast. Thank y'all for joining.
All right, man. We here, man. Y'all gonna get this podcast episode 5. This shit the stage. Y'all be safe.